Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Sting, niggas.
Best rapper alive.
Best rapper alive.
Philly, Chester, Philly, Chester. Take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck.
Nope.
The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate in a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. Can't make this up, it's all cosmetic. Truly believe nothing happens unless God let it. Y'all ain't used to nothing, it's cold. Jamaicans bobsledding, and their cool runnings, they throw pussy because I'm eye-catching. For insurance, be progressive while you progressing. Funny, he ain't like school, it died and became a lesson. And his daughter just learned the 1, 2, 3s, ABCs. But niggas out here with choppers and 2, 2, 3. Land under make believe, and money I have. Anybody you wanna make believe, give you the same feeling as little kids on Christmas Eve. I'm too gifted, I should take my spot right under the tree. Agrees to the shit, that's why they sit in pity under me. Then wonder why they still stink. Don't tell me how to think. You seen Frank Lucas with the mink, try and be something that they not. ZZ at the bank, thinking that they really fucking with you was your first mistake. Relationships like tug of war, shit give and take. Could take her on no date, I'm getting money, had to make her wait. Milk conversation, stir it up, then want a handshake. That's the last straw. How can people be so damn fake? Why I came to give you something authentic, non-fiction. It's crazy how they bodies grew, but they minds didn't. Now no same niggas locked up with they mind prison. Defense conviction rate better than Steph free throw percentage. Every beat like the electric chair, murder you could witness. They got me feeling like Ali versus Sonny Liston. Then they get in jail and start bitching and wanna turn Christian. Deciding that they was important was your worst decision. That's bad news, the mechanic blaming the transmission. Funny how everybody break when you in transition. They want ball with you long as you assisting everybody on your team. Just don't become the piston. If you do, make sure that you the first pick. She tell me that she worth it, I really think she worthless. They claim a mistake, whole time it's on purpose. You thinking that you fucking with me, must be liquid courage, you heard? You take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck. The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck. The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate in a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate in a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. It's Dame, niggas. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive.
Dang. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Everybody wants you to be humble when you great. But I know what I am and I know what they ain't. It's Dang. Philly, Chester.
You either gonna be a coward or live honorable. I say fuck judges, they dishonorable. When you a phenom, her head is phenomenal. This world cold, so I stay somewhere tropical. When you God's angel, shit get diabolical. Like saying I ain't one of the greatest, that's undeniable. Every beat I get on, you know I get maniacal. When you rely on them, they become unreliable. Damn, that's why jobs do 90 days. And my bars cold as an Alaskan cave. Soon as you tell Caucasians your ancestors slaves, that's when they give you praise in a higher wage. It's all a diversion to not see your worth. You keep coming in last, cause there's things that you ain't noticed first. I'm like the rent, no matter what, I'ma be the first. The devil real, I seen a junkie still ate granny purse. But God real, next day he had an overdose that made it worse. They give you presents, still your presents, gift and the curse. Most people only act godly in church. I stay grounded cause people that I love in the dirt. Got 3 daughters right now, I done gave life. Won't call you broke, I just say that you ain't saved right. Cause when you ain't fly, seem like everybody take flight. Your day ones, they a snitch on you the same night. Can't have leeches around cause they backbite. They'll get you pinched faster than a crab fight. Cause when you get a grip, you realize y'all ain't that tight. Okay, I'm sorry, young nigga, hey, that's life. Your father might not be around, it's my job to teach you. Just in case he ain't here like alopecia. My name Deem, how you doing? And it's nice to meet you. If they can, they'll cut corners like a slice of pizza. All for the cheese. Liars do shit you won't believe. That's why I feel the breeze, smoking blue cheese and Belize. I can't be fake here, so I gotta bob and weave. I learned the method, man, and I think that's all I need. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. If I get a deal, please don't be surprised. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. And I learned that the only limit is the sky. What's the dillium, people? What is the dillium? Y'all already know what this is, man. This is Dean, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. Let me start this off by saying who in the building. Shout out On the Money Line is in the building. Lee Jackson is in the building. All Things is in the building. On the Money Line again. D1 is in the building. Cam J Network is in the building. What's going on, people? I hope y'all doing amazing and all of that good stuff. My guy Trey Skills started us off right with the deuce in the super chat. Salute Demon in the chat. Much respect. I hope y'all follow suit today. I hope y'all follow suit and don't be an Earthman. I hope y'all follow suit today and don't be an Earthman. Show love in that cash app. Show love in that super chat. Let's finish this month out strong, people. Because I promise you, I'm going to continue to be the most entertaining guy out here. I promise all of you Earthmen, when you get here, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to yell, you're going to get mad, you're going to be happy, you're going to have 1,000 different emotions. Shout out to my guy, Mike, in the building. Best rapper alive. Y'all better follow suit with him as well and make sure that y'all put that in there. You feel me? Just send a super chat to the best rapper alive. Just do that. How about that? Just do that. Appreciate y'all. Timmy in the building. What's going on, Tim? What's going on, player? Let me get situated, man. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to discuss today. And I keep hearing all of this crying going on YouTube. Y'all know how Dean feel about all that crying. Anthony Shell in the building. Y'all know how Dean feel about all that crying. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Bang. Let's get into it. How y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing? Is y'all okay? Y'all cool? We game all night in the building. What's up with it, boy? What's going on, man? Bruce Gas Boxing is in the building. What's up, players? Let's get situated. I want to start this off by saying I don't know how nobody watched that Khalil Cole Jesse Hart fight and say that Khalil Cole had any chance, won that fight any way, shape, or form. Just so we clear, I want to start this. Shout out to my guy. First of all, let me start this off right. Shout out to my guy, Greg Hackett, man. Shout out to Greg Hackett. Hopefully that performance from Greg, man, have more people calling my guy Greg phone to be to get trained by Greg. See, I hear a lot of people talking about Bozy and all of that stuff, and we gonna get into all that to start it off. First of all, I want to stay on Greg for a second. Shout out to Greg. Greg was given the best instructions in the corner. Greg funny too in the corner. I ain't even gonna lie. Greg funny too in the corner. You don't hear stuff. What Greg said? Oh, you know he had that seafood boil last night. Yeah, Greg. Shout out to Greg Hackett, man. Make sure y'all go show love to GHB TV. I'm proud of you, bro. Shout out to Greg, man. I am proud of you. Coach Rail, get your fighter together because Shakur would never. Shout out to Coach Rail as well. Akilo said he definitely did a great job, man. Show my guy Greg some love, man. I hope that performance get other fighters realizing they might need to come down on I-95, hop on that I-95 and come holler at your boy Greg, man. Shout out to the bro, man. Coach Rail's the truth. Shout out to Coach Rail, man. Overcame a lot, man. Definition of perseverance. Shout out to Coach Rail. Coach Rail's a prime example of perseverance as a person, you dig? You either gonna let what you went through stop you or keep going. That's up to you. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to both of them, man. Curtis Robinson in the building. Did y'all hit that like button? When you get in here, you hit that like button, you hit that super chat, you hit that cash app. We need some participation, okay? Timmy said, got to meet him at TKO gym. Tyler said, Jessley definitely won that fight. And don't be an Earthman when it comes to my Hawks, Dean. Shout out to the Hawks, Atlanta Hawks. Shout me to the Seattle Seahawks. They made the Super Bowl. A lot of my dudes from Seattle support this building. Support this channel. So congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks. All my dudes out to 206, I believe. That's the area code. Shout out to the West Coast, man. Go take care of business, man. Go take care of business. Don't get there and drop the ball. Go take care of business. And I will say this, Shady, he's a former Eagle. He should be ashamed of himself the way he hating on Sam Darnold. I want to say that too. Shady McCoy is prime example, y'all. And no matter what you do, people still won't give you credit, gang. I don't represent that. The Eagles fans, we don't feel that way. We got love for Sam Darnold. He earned it. I don't care. And he had a great performance. He had 3 touchdowns, 300 and something yards, and a championship game to get his team to the Super Bowl. I don't know how you can hate on that. I just don't know. But Shady do it to us. Shady do it to us. He do it to us. He do it to Jalen Hurts all the time. So I'm not surprised. You dig what I'm saying? Just learn from Shady. Don't be a dude like Shady. Don't be Shady. No pun intended. Don't be Shady. Curtis Robinson in the building with the deuce. Dean, do you think Ryan clean for this fight? I will hope so after everything he been through. I will hope so. I will hope so, Curtis. I will hope that he not stupid enough to hit that like button. Show love, man. Y'all heard what Cam J said. Don't be an Earthman, dog. I'm not even about to go through this with y'all. Bro, hit the like button. Hit the super chat. Like, damn, dog. Like, it's not that hard, fam. It's not that hard, fam. But yeah, Jesse Hart was definitely robbed in that fight. There's no way you look at the first 3-4 rounds and you don't give those to Jesse Hart. And I think Jesse Hart definitely got the 9th and 10th round. So that being the case, Jesse Hart won that fight. But it is what it is. I feel bad for my guy, Greg. Shout out to Miss Joette in the building. It's just unfortunate in boxing. You feel what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate. Andy Cruz, Raymond Maritala. I could see how people had it either way. Kwee in the building. I could see how people had it either way. Me personally, I had Raymond Maritala edging it. And shout out to Philly in the building. Shout out to Kwee. I had Raymond Maritala edging it. Not mad at people who had Andy Cruz edging it. I wouldn't have been mad at a draw. I'm going to just be honest with you. Quaddy in the building. What's the deal, Quaddy? I wouldn't have been mad at a draw either. That was just one of them fights. I just think that with Maritala being a champion, Andy didn't do enough to take it from him. Keyshawn's a coward celebrating. I'm going to say this about the Keyshawn thing. Beware, bro. I ain't even going to say Keyshawn wrong. Okay, the man kept calling you son. All this, that, and the third. Okay. Okay, Keyshawn. What my point is when it comes to Keyshawn, bro, just don't get mad when it's you. That's the only thing I hate about that team over there. Him, Shakur, Clarissa, my own Bud. My only problem with them is just don't get mad when it's you, fam. Now, you see how you went out here after the donkey?
Now, if you lose to Jermaine Ortiz and Andy Cruz get up here and start uploading videos and on Instagram calling you his son, just don't get mad, bro. And this is my biggest thing, bro. You talking as if you didn't just have a whole debacle and you lost to him. And Raymond Maritala beating him ain't got nothing to do with you, Keyshawn. I felt as though Keyshawn was being Joe as hell. Now, I will say this. I felt Keyshawn was being Joe as fuck. Now, if you don't know what that means from where I'm from, what I mean is I felt as though Keyshawn was dicky and very, very much. I wouldn't do nothing like that in a boxing fight. You understand? It's one thing to go on Twitter and say whatever you going to say. Yeah, I told y'all them niggas was bums. Like, do the stuff Devin do. I don't think Devin would do all of that. I'm going to just be honest. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. You out there with the belts and all that. Okay. You better be dramatic. All I'm going to tell you, Keyshawn, is you better win. Do y'all see why I said that him and Shakur can't lose? Everybody in the building, Thomas Hill was here. Do y'all see why Dean said that Keyshawn, or should they just make it worse for themselves? I'm just here to report, to give a different perspective. Band up in the building. Shout out to the Seahawks band up if you didn't hear me. I'm going to just tell y'all like that. Just when it's you, don't get mad, dog. I'm going to just tell them, Curtis, if you go in there and you don't get that win, I'm going to just tell you, fam, people going to bring this video up. Be careful what you do. Blaze in the building. Shout out to the Seahawks, man. Seahawks in the damn building. Seattle in the building heavy. 206 and they earned it. Hey, yo, 206. Just know I'm not like Shady McCoy. I'm going to give y'all credit. Shady's a hating ass dude. I ain't even going to cap, dog. The stuff Shady was saying about Sam Darnold, I was disgusted. What the, like, if you ain't gonna give a nigga credit, you ain't gonna give somebody credit for having 3 touchdowns and 300 yards in the championship game. You're not gonna give them credit for nothing. You just a hater. Like, it's just, that's what people see. Niggas swear they not haters. I ain't hating. You are hating. He had 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. If he would have had 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions, you would have killed him. So you can't kill him and he play good, but then want to kill him when he play bad. I don't like people like that, bro. Y'all know I troll y'all and everything, but you got to get credit where credit is fucking due, though, bro. That goes to show if you a real nigga or not. Shady just showed me he not thorough. Like, we don't care if you don't like Sam Darnold, if you didn't believe in Sam Darnold. You got to show the young man some respect, dog. That shit not easy to do what he did. He left a whole nother team that he thought he was going to be on. They ain't give him the contract. He finished out last year terrible. He go in there and hold it down and right his wrongs. I respect it, bro. I respect it. Yeah, Stafford, 37 years old, man. So it's like, yeah, he did good too. Shout out to Stafford. He did good too. He was just, close but no cigar. Close but no cigar. But my thing is, Keyshawn, man, just, bro, if you go and do all of that, and hey, what's good? They got me in this weather. Evans, man, outside look like, I don't even want to talk about outside, Evans. You had me look for a second. I don't even want to talk about it, gang. You feel what I'm saying? It's terrible. That's all. We all in the damn house. Whole United States in the house besides Hawaii and California right there. It's snowing in damn Texas. You're done. It's snowing in damn Texas. You're done. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. I'm going to say it again. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. Now, do I think that Keyshawn was being Joe as shit? 100%. Keyshawn was drawling. He was dick riding. He was everything else y'all want to call it. Kylie out here hot. Yeah, whatever. Everything else y'all want to call it. But Andy Cruz as well, when you talk shit. When you like, people gonna pray on your downfall, bro. And the craziest part, we all know Andy Cruz was lighthearted in this whole Keyshawn situation. Keyshawn, the one that takes it so personal. Just don't lose Saturday, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell you, Keyshawn. Because you trying to clown Andy. If you lose Saturday, you will get clowned way more than Andy Cruz. Andy actually put up a valiant effort. It's people that left that fight thinking Andy won. Hey, Rip, you want to get blocked, Rip? Hey, Rip, you want to get put in timeout? We don't want you bragging about how good y'all weather is out there. Y'all ass is going to be, just brag. Hey, Rip, just brag when y'all ass go underwater 20 years from now, okay? Just brag then too, Rip. Don't be coming over here and talk about Dean, I need a flight, Dean, I know you got me. We got to get to just with his final destination over there. Don't call me, Rip. I'm still going to book your flight, but I'm going to let you know, Rip. You a goddamn Earthman when y'all go underwater. I'm going to let you know. Hey, Rip, I'm going to let you know you a goddamn Earthman, and then I'm going to book your flight and get you to safety, brother. Rip ain't going to be talking then. When that shit turn into an island, he going that shit turn into a damn island. He going to be Dean. Nah. You got beautiful weather underwater, huh? We got boats, Dave. I bet y'all do. Do. You better have plenty of them, too. Y'all got about a good 20 years left. Hey, Rick, just don't call Dean when it's summertime hit and y'all ass start getting them wildfires. Okay, Rick? Hey, Rick, just remember, when it's nice everywhere, we partying, y'all ass is going to be ducking wildfires, okay? I remember what happened, Rip. Hey, Rip, I remember what happened. Y'all going to be Smokey the Bear out that motherfucker as soon as May hit. Soon as June hit, Rip. Don't be trying to go there and talk when it's nice there, talk that Cali shit then, Rip. Tyler, don't let y'all some damn Earthmen. Don't talk it down. When them damn wildfires start up again, hey Trey, them damn earthquakes start up again. Don't be looking at us in Philly. We la. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Don't say nothing to me. I got you, man. Though I see it. Y'all funny as hell, dog. I'm hating like a motherfucker on Rip right now. Do y'all see outside? Rip get in here and talk about we good over here, D. We good, D. All right. Be good in the summertime, Negro. When the wildfires get to popping, be good then. Mr. Joette. They always playing with D. All right. Y'all think I forgot. Y'all got that bad Arabian meat too. We California dreaming while y'all left coast freezing. Oh, all right, Thomas. You with him, Thomas? Oh, okay. Thomas, I ain't know your ass live in Cali. Oh, you with him too, Thomas. All right. Band up for the Deuce, for the Birds, Eagles, and Hawks. Much love, Dean. Shout out to the Hawks, man. Shout out, man. My guy, Big Dre in the building. Oh, I got you, Big Dre, with the pound. I get what you after the show, Big Dre. Matter of fact, let me hit you right now. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do something real quick. All right, we back. Hey, Big Dre, I got you. I took care of that. But yeah, Keyshawn Davis, brother, all I'm gonna tell you, man, same thing make you laugh, make you cry. See, you laughing at Andy, this the thing, bro. It'd be different if Andy went out there and got his ass whooped, but it's people that think Andy won, so you doing that, you look kind of corny because ain't nobody looking down on Andy for the performance. People were saying that's one of the fights of the year. It was very entertaining. People got what they wanted out of that fight. People got a bigger expectation out of that fight, Keyshawn. That's what you not understanding, bro. That's why y'all gotta y'all gotta stop being scared to take L's. Andy Cruz stock ain't go down. Now I think that Eddie did more to hurt Andy's stock than any of the fights did oh, um, oh damn, he need to go down to 130 and all that. I think that did more damage than anything. But that was a good fight. Andy don't got nothing to hold his. And then especially when you got fighters like Devin Haney coming out here, like, man, Andy ain't got nothing to hold his head about. Andy ain't got nothing to hold his head about. You look kind of goofy a little bit, bro. Tyler, I agree. Show off, I agree. It's different if he actually gave Andy the L. He ran from him. Like, that's what it looked bad. He must have been boxing with the two say. He must have forgot he's still 0-4 versus Andy. Yeah, Eddie talked too much, Trey. Like, he hurt Andy Cruz more than anything that fight did. Maybe he needs to go back down to 130. Like, bro, why would you say that right after the fight, bro? Like, because now you giving Del Rob Ortiz again, Dean. 100%. Keyshawn a goofball. I do not. The biggest fleck. What up, my guy? What's the deal, Brody? Yeah, yo, I wasn't feeling that. Like when somebody give you good boxing and he take an L, like I said, I can understand where Keyshawn was coming from. Raymond Maritala's face looked worse than Andy's after the fight. So I understand you happy he lost, bro. But he still was doing a Michael Jackson behind you and got you clowned in front of Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart. That still happened, bro. Like, bro, you went viral because Andy Cruz was doing a Michael Jackson behind you. I'm just telling you, gang, you can't. You know what? Come on, Dean. Bub said, come on, Dean. You know why? Eddie don't want no Mason smoke. So 130 is no, Bub, I know why he might have effect. Andy Cruz probably could be undisputed at 130. Andy Cruz might be the best fighter at 130. I ain't even saying I get it. Raymond was very aggressive. I told y'all, like, the thing is, y'all know this not no revisionist history from Dean because I was telling y'all that I think Raymond Maritala was going to win anyway. I hope y'all see why I say Raymond. I'm a Raymond Maritala fan. I hope everybody understood why I said I'm a Raymond Maritala fan when you watch that fight, though. Anthony Shell tank. I agree, Anthony Shell. I agree. They both stop him. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. Madrimov is the most yo. You know how I said Teofimo Lopez was the most overrated and all that shit. I'm wrong, y'all. I gotta take that back. Madrimov is the most overrated fighter in boxing, dog. Yeah, Madrimov the most overrated fighter in boxing. Yeah, Madrimov the most overrated fighter, gang. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on, stay right there with me, y'all. Stay right there. Dame gotta do something real quick. Cause I heard something else y'all talk about. Hold on. See, this is some bullshit. I don't want that. Like, there we go. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on, gangsters. All right, y'all, give me a second. My guy Nitro in the building. He says folks saying Boots versus Ortiz might look the same way as Andy Cruz versus Danger. Andy Cruz is not a knockout artist. So anybody who fucking saying that, they stupid. Yeah, maybe if Boots didn't have power. Boots is more powerful than Virgil Ortiz. So that go out the window right there. See, that's what I be talking about with people. I feel you, Nitro. But this one, I be telling people they don't know shit about boxing, gang. Dame, you should hear Hacker last night trying to Johnson bounce for Madrimov. Madrimov is the most overrated fighter. We ain't seen Madrimov do nothing since he got back but get his ass whooped. And he looked worse his last fight. He looked worse the fight I just saw. He looked worse. Hey, yo, I've been seeing a lot of people was talking about Shakur and Tio size. Did y'all see that picture of Shakur next to Regis Prograve? I keep telling y'all, but Shakur Stevenson be bigger than Teofimo Lopez on fight night. I don't want to hear none of that stuff that y'all be saying, dog. Blaze said Madrimov don't look good at all. I'm just telling y'all. Now look at that. That's Regis, TJ in the building. What's up? David in the building. Hit that like button. Hit that super chat. Hit that cash app. Look how small T.O. is when we had that picture in Shakur last night. Shakur was way bigger than T.O. in 2001. We exposed Bud for moving up and being very strategic. Rich and Hacker lost their damn mind. Bro, that's Regis Prograve. And this was taken around the same time that Shakur took that photo with Regis as well. See, that's the part people leaving out. This was taken around that same time. Now, Regis is bigger than T.O., clearly. Right? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right with y'all. Stay right there. Matter of fact, let me do one better. There we go. All right, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Now, y'all see T.O. standing next to Regis. This like 2021, 2021, 2020. Now look at Shakur standing next to him. Now y'all tell me. That's Regis and T.O. That's Shakur and T.O. around the same time. Now, y'all tell me. That's a 140-pounder. Mind you, T.O. was at 135. Shakur was at 126, 130 around this time. Mind you. Okay? Let's put some clarity into this. T.O. was at 135. Shakur was at like 126, 130 at this time. See, I'm done arguing with people about certain stuff. I'll just do this. Look, yo, I'll just keep doing this. Hey, y'all, I'll just keep doing this, y'all. Look, I'll just keep doing this. I'm done. I'm not arguing with Shakur shouldn't be asking for no damn rehydration clause is basically what I'm saying. I'm going to keep pressing that home. And y'all know I'm not the biggest Devin fan. Shout out to Don Baldwin, but I won't let Shakur act like he's such a little guy compared to Devin Haney. I'm not doing that, bro. Yeah, y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Devin, but I don't hate Devin Haney. I'm not gonna lie and now switch up the rules because it's Devin. Like, nah, fam. Nah, my guy. Shakur gonna be bigger that fight. I know he gonna be bigger that fight. I've seen Shakur in real life. See, Curtis, this be the problem. I have seen Shakur in real life. Like, Boxing Hacker, Rich, and all them ones say whatever they want to say. I have seen the man in real life. I tried to tell him that he bigger than Sean Porter. I can't wait. And matter of fact, let me see if I can find a picture of Shakur and Sean Porter. Hold on. I try to tell niggas he bigger than Sean Porter, but people don't want to believe me. Wow. Hold on. Y'all stay right there. Don't go a damn place. Don't go nowhere. Now, when I tried to tell niggas that Shakur was bigger than Sean Porter, they told me, Dean, you don't know what the hell you talking about. I said, yeah, Sean's a little buffer, but Shakur is bigger than him. Basically, Shakur can easily campaign at 147. They told me, Dean, I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Dean don't know what he's talking about. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm really a little dude, Dean. Nope. Now, remember I told y'all that I saw Shakur Stevenson and I saw Sean Porter, and I told y'all that Shakur gonna be bigger than damn T.O.? Remember I told y'all that? Now look at this. Bang, 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 bang. Who that, y'all? I need some participation today. Who's that, y'all? Curo Black in the building. No, all things don't do it. Don't let them, hey, all things don't do it. All things don't do it to them. Huh? Hey, 2 cent, clip farm. 2 cent, clip farm. Don't get mad. Hey. Who that is? Who that is? Money Key. Hey, my Money Key, don't be in the background laughing. You watching from the sideline. Money Key, who that? Who that is? But Dame don't know what I'm talking about, though. No, bub. On the money line, saying, right again. I tried to tell. Now that, all I'm saying is I gotta be fair to Devin. Shakur, if you asking for a rehydration clause against Devin and you know Devin ain't signing no fucking rehydration clause, you're ducking him. Don't even say you'll fight him. Don't even put that out there in the atmosphere. That's Dean point. All this, you a little. Did you know that he said, Shakur said, I'm one of the littler guys at 135. Shakur, you can't name 3 people. Shakur, you are the biggest lightweight. Big Dre, damn. Shakur Stevenson, brother, let me talk to you, bro. You are the biggest 135 pounder currently. You, Abdullah, maybe Abdullah a little bit bigger than you. I'd let you get away with Abdullah, maybe Raymond Maritala. Ain't nobody else at 135 bigger than you, Pop. Ain't nobody else at 130. And we've seen Kid Austin. Kid Austin's shorter than you. We've seen y'all 2 next to each other, too. They gonna say this AI, Dean. J-Man finally here. They gonna say it's AI. Make sure y'all hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash chat. Where them likes at? Where them likes at? Bro, that's him versus Sean Porter. And that was years ago. Mind you, y'all, this was years ago. This is not current. That photo is not current, fam. Y'all gonna learn to listen, Dean, but y'all say everything hating. When people just bring up facts, y'all say everything hating. We just bring up honesty. Can we just be honest for once in our life, people? Oh, I'm missing 30 likes. Y'all got me fucked up, dog. Y'all got me messed up. Nah, I'm good. I'll sit here. Hey, look, we'll sit here and be quiet together. I need y'all to hit that like button. I got 48 likes right now. I need 30 more likes. I need 30 more likes, fam. I'm not saying nothing. Y'all playing with me. I'm trying to be nice. I ain't even want to go look at it because I ain't want to be disappointed. If you're not going to hit that super chat, you're not going to hit that cash app. Can you hit that like button, please? So I can continue with the show. I'm missing 20 likes. I'm missing 20 likes. The quicker you hit it, the quicker I'll stop bitching. Listen, bro, I'll sit over here and roll up. The Shakorians coming for you, Dean. They not gonna come for me. They go for everybody else. Them niggas scared to death of me. You wanna know one person the Shakorians is scared of? Dean. For sure. All of them. Because I'm not a hater all the way. Like, I'm a Shakur fan, so it's like, and I've been righter than them niggas too. That's the other thing. I have been more accurate than them. So it's one nigga that they stay away from, and it's Dean. Yo, chill. Hey, Ray B, show the reason. All right, Ray, just for Ray B. Hold on, y'all. Ray B. Ray B trying to start shit. Ray B trying to start shit. Then you don't be shitting on Shakur like that. I just tell the truth and tell a man what not to do, and then it happens, and then he get criticized for it, and the Shakurians got to look. No, Dean, I tried to tell him, like saying some stupid shit like it's 100 guys at 135 bigger than me. What the hell did Shakur say? It's plenty of guys at 135 bigger than me. No, it's not. Shakur, you 5'8", bro. What are you talking about? There's plenty of guys at 135 that's bigger than you. Who? Name me somebody other than Abdullah Mason and Raymond Maritala, and I don't even think they bigger than you. I don't even think they bigger than you. But I'll even let you say them to who else? You gonna say Scooter Davis? My guy Curtis Robinson, go, bro. Do what you like. I appreciate that, bro. With the pound and the super chat, y'all. Tell Dean, where them likes at, man? Where them likes at? Nope, I'm missing 8 more likes. Get it together, people. Shaking my head, Dean. Stop bullying 5'8" Shakur. Let him wait, bully in peace. Hey, I ain't even saying all that. I'm just saying, don't get out here and say, there's plenty of guys at 135 bigger than me. Who? See, Shakur can say that to a casual. That's why they go to them Ariel Hawanis and all of them. Somebody like me gonna say, Shakur, that's big cat, bro. Name me 5 135 pounders bigger than you, Shakur. That's why Shakur and them won't come. They'll have to laugh at me. I'm like, Shakur, you want all bullshit right now, bro. Name me 4 135 pounders bigger than you, nigga, that we know of. Don't name me a nigga who the 20th ranked guy. No, I'm talking about Andy. Let's talk about the people that's there. Dean really be on them 8 likes. I respect. No, straight up, band up, dog. Because if I don't keep saying hit that super chat, hit that cash app, hit that like button, clearly band up, they don't do it. Hey, band up. Wasn't I just missing 30 likes and I had to stop the show to get them to hit the like button? So clearly it don't work. Appreciate y'all, man. Come on, man. But shout out to Shakur, man. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do one other thing. I need y'all to stay there with me. Bear with me. Now, I didn't talk about this the whole time, y'all, but I gotta talk about it now, and y'all gonna understand why. Hold on. Just stay with me, y'all. Stay with Dean. Bear with me. Bear with Dean. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me real quick, real fast. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. Don't be an earth man. Hold on. I got something for y'all. We got to talk about one more thing before I finish off with this Shakur shit. Bear with Dean. Now, look at y'all screen, y'all. That's Shakur versus T.O. currently today. Today, what's today's date? Hold on. Today is the 26th. They fight in 5 days. Today is the 26th and they fight in 5 days. Look how many seats available. Blue, the dark blue mean it's a lot of seats available there. The light blue mean it's still enough. You might not be able to get 8 tickets, but you can get 2 or 3. And the gray means completely sold out. All things, all things. All things. Bro, it's why I didn't say nothing the whole time. This whole time, y'all, Deem, the one content creator, ain't talk about the ticket sales. I'm only talking about it now because I got to play y'all this. Hold on. I'm only talking about it now for one reason. This is why I tell people to be quiet. This is why I tell people, wow, no more sleepwalking. That's crazy, right? I know. But I boarded up because of this. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me.
Finally see Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis in 2026. Fuck him. Fuck him.
First of all, Shakur, you didn't even say that right. The way you said F him, Shakur, that didn't sound convincing at all, Shakur. I'ma just tell you, Big Sco in the building. I'ma just tell you, Shakur, the way you said this didn't sound too convincing. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it for yourself.
Do you believe we will finally see Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis in 2026? Fuck him. Fuck him. I don't even want to speak on him. I don't got too much to say about him. Wow. And if I may, tell me why. Where is that heat come from? I don't talk on people who feel as though I need them, because I don't need nobody. I'm a big superstar in my own right. I make a lot of big money in my own right, and I don't need nobody. Do you? Stevenson and Tank Davis in 2026. Fuck him. Fuck him. I don't even want to speak on him. I don't got too much to say about him. Wow. And if I may, tell me why. Where is that heat come from? I don't talk on people who feel as though I need them, because I don't need nobody. I'm a big superstar in my own right. I make a lot of big money in my own right. I don't need nobody.
Exactly, Anthony Shell. That's the same Anthony Shell. Shout out to D1 in the Cash App, man. D1 said, sent the pound. He said, for those babies and the hard work. I appreciate you. Hey, y'all, I need y'all more than ever. I really appreciate that, D1, though. For real, bro. Thank you. This nigga funny, man. J-Man, fuck him. Fuck him. Oh, he ain't even sound convincing when he said it. Hey, who said Shakur need him? We've been saying the opposite. I'm gonna just tell y'all, dog. The reason why I'm bringing it up. What up? Technique 539 is in the building. The reason why I'm bringing it up, bro, Shakur, you can't say that when your ticket sales look like this on the Monday of you fight Saturday, fam, at Madison Square Garden. Bro, Tank and Lamont Roach was sold out already by this day. I was there. Tank and Lamont Roach was sold out already. And they fight got pushed back. Remember, they were supposed to fight in Houston at first, and it still sold out in New York. Bro, you can't talk like that. No, you do need Gervonta, because if you didn't need Gervonta, then first of all, they wouldn't be asking you about him. Second of all, this fight will be sold out. And this superstar thing you talking about, the only way to get there is to beat Gervonta. Or just run through the rest of these niggas, but that's going to take some time. They going to come for you now, Dean. I'm just saying, man, Blue Hustle Man in the building, dog. You can't say stuff was like that. I was at Tank Roach fight too, Dean. I'm just, hey, gang. Listen, dog. I'm not mad at him saying fuck Tank. I want all the Shakurians to know I'm not mad at him saying that. He's sticking to his word. He said he don't want to talk about that nigga. I get it. I get it. I do get it. But you can't say you a superstar and doing this and doing that when that's just clearly not the case. Are you doing pretty well? It's no different if Jaron Ennis was. I would say the same thing if Jaron Ennis said this. No, you're trying to get there. You're not there. It's a difference. It's a big difference. And the fact that people don't understand the difference is the problem. I'm just letting y'all know. That's the reason I'm bringing it up. I did that today. Right before I got on live, y'all, I just took that screenshot. That is strictly from the Madison Square Garden website, y'all. I went to the Madison Square Garden website, buy tickets. That's what popped up. So anybody trying to dispute it or like, bro, the whole arena is still available, fam. There ain't nowhere you can't really get a seat at still. And they didn't open up the whole stadium. They didn't even open up some of the nosebleeds. Big Dre said you could not get 3 tickets for Boots fight 2 weeks out. Bro. Show off say he blatantly lies. You know he ain't no damn. No, I'm going to show y'all where Shakur blatantly lied. Let me talk to y'all. Y'all, I think y'all all forget. Shakur lied to me. You know what? Every time he bring up a superstar, the Shakurians don't like me because I asked Shakur this. I was trying to help Shakur become a superstar. Shakur told me when Dame, myself, my person, when I asked him, Shakur, what do you think you need to do to, because you was fighting on Thursdays, getting on pay-per-view, all of that. I said, what do you think you need to do to become a superstar? Because Dame, I think you should be a superstar. Do y'all want to know what Shakur Stevenson told Dame? Y'all put it in the chat what Shakur Stevenson told me personally. Somebody tell me if y'all remember when I asked Shakur this, what did Shakur say to me? I need some participation, y'all. What did Shakur say to me when I talked to him about being a superstar? I need some more participation, please. What did Shakur say to Dean? My motherfucking Brody. Love you, bro. You doing amazing. With the deuce. SMOL. Hashtag Caldwell. Love you, bro. You already know, gang. What is understood don't gotta be explained. That's my real friend in real life, so certain things ain't gotta be said. He already know. Lee Jackson said he didn't care about being a superstar. What? Somebody else put it in the chat. What Shakur said to me. See, Lee got the memory of an elephant. Shakur told me he didn't care about being a superstar, gang. I was trying to give him game. I was trying to help him. So clearly he did care. He just didn't like that I was asking him that. So when we talk about somebody lying, and this, that, the third, it ain't a Shakurian up here that can argue. See, y'all, that's the difference when it comes to me, all things. They know this. So they know every time he speak on it, he being a hypocrite because all of them was over there when I asked him this. They didn't ask him this. They wanted to just ask the nigga about Tank. They didn't want to ask the nigga about himself. I came up there and asked him about himself because I already know everybody asked him about Tank already. We need the clip, Dame. Hold on. Let me go to Haas Twitter, man. Let me see if I can find it, man. Let me go to Haas Twitter and see if I can find it, man. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. This might take a little second, so if I can't find it right away, we're going to move on to something else. Where Brody at? Normally, he'd be all over my motherfucking Twitter. Where his ass at? Haas, where you at? Now I don't want to tweet. Hold on. Let me just type it. I type in Shakur. I know that shit'll pop up. I bet y'all find his ass then. Hold on. I cannot find bro page for shit right now. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Video, hold on. Damn. I don't know if he took it down off his space or whatever, but I can't find. How you find old spaces on Twitter? Well, I'm gonna just say that, y'all. Shakur lied to me personally about this shit. So to sit up there, Blue Hustle Man, that's the best answer somebody can give, Blue Hustle Man. I already knew y'all would give that answer, Blue Hustle Man. People change their mind all the time. Right. Just keep that in mind when it's Gervonta. I'm not doing that. The big coop, that was damn near a year ago, gang. I'm not doing that, dog. That was damn near a year ago, dog. Everything in boxing subjected to change, Deem. I told you. I see. I see it is. I see it is. Yeah. I see. I want to get on to something else, too. Hold on. Where it's at. Tired of all of this crying.
Still on social media. I told you people ain't winners. People ain't winners. You know, guys like, let's say, Ryan Garcia, could go out there and just say the craziest things and talk a certain way. But when Clarissa do it, it's a big problem. But they don't get on Ryan Garcia the same way that they get on the Clarissa. And it's like, how is Ryan Garcia able to go do what he do, but Clarissa can't? And she wins and dominates and is the best two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed. How can we respect that? And I think, to be honest, it's sad to say, I think it's within our own people. I think our people got to open their eyes and see what's going on, because every race is going to protect and support their guys regardless. And we don't feel the same way about our own culture. You know, we shit on our own culture. And I think that's what it is when it comes down to Clarissa, to where these people, that's our people, are clowning and talking bad on her. And she's a damn fucking GOAT. Like, she goes in that ring and her craft is just the highest of levels. And yeah, she talk crazy. Yeah, she want to entertain y'all, but at the end of the day, she's doing this.
She ain't doing shit for me, Shakur. That's number one. So talking about she doing it for us, we don't like it. So she's not doing it for us, Shakur. Stop it. She's not doing nothing for us. We don't like it. That's number one. Sir, and how dare y'all sit up there and talk about her own people doing it? Nigga, all y'all do is talk bad about us. This Gervonta Davis not black. What about Andy Cruz? Nigga was just saying this when Keyshawn Davis was just out there belt to ass. Did you say this? Did you just, when your brother just went out there and trashed the black man, did you say this? You talking about Ryan Garcia don't get away with it. And then you want to know why the Mexicans let Ryan get away with it? Because they don't care about you, dog. Are you fucking stupid, Shakur? Mexicans, not all of them, but for the most part, they care about Mexicans. They don't give a fuck what he said about no black people, dog. And Ryan hasn't got away with it. Ryan's career has been going downward. He's not as popular as he was before before Gervonta Davis knocked him out. Ryan Garcia was clout for a year. We talked about Ryan and Ostry for a year. What are you talking about? He got away with it. Ain't nobody tell Clarissa to go up there and impersonate herself as a fucking fan. She talk crazy about herself. She doing that for us. She doing it for who? Who's she doing it for? That's nothing to do with her going live every day, being a married man. And that's like, what are we talking about? If Ryan Garcia do it, nigga, what? I watched you sit up there and call Frank Martin a bitch ass nigga all on Gilly podcast, but you want to sit up there and talk about us tearing down each other. The fuck? It's just crazy to me, dog. Did you say she was down in a black man when she was talking shit about Jesse Hart? Or do I gotta put it back up? Hold on. Since y'all want to start Johnson bouncing, do I gotta put it back up? Ain't Khalil Cole and Jesse Hart black? What about Jamil at YSM Sports Media? Ain't he black? Last time I checked. Jesse Hart was trying to promote his fight because Khalil Cole missed 8 pounds. She got to get on Twitter and say, I ain't never had to promote my fight like that. Ain't he black? Ain't Jesse Hart and Khalil Cole? They some black ass niggas too. I guess Shakur ain't see her do this. Shakur, do you know she was trying to down another black man and making fun of it? Your coach Rail is coaching Khalil Cole. I ain't never needed promotion like this. Ever. Clarissa, you literally tried to promote yourself. What are you talking about? You literally fake being a fan and then got mad, 2 Cent. Then got mad when somebody asked you about it. And if I did, there you go. See, that's why I don't feel bad for her. No, that's why I don't feel bad for her. That response right there. And if I did, oh, okay. And if we talk about it and make fun of your ass, shut your little crying ass up. That soft ass shit. You supposed to be the GOAT. And if I did, oh, all right, then we gonna talk about it. And if I did, how about that? That's my motherfucking response too, Clarissa. You goddamn fake. And the reporter just asked the question. You mad at the reporter for asking you a question about some shit ain't nobody tell you to do. Because it looked lame as hell. And your only way to get out of it is to, and if I did, yeah. All right, well, we gonna talk about it. Don't say nothing then. And if I did, and knock Pat Pooh's short ass out. Yes, she is. 2 Cent, she wouldn't have called up to the station. 2 Cent if she wasn't mad. Yes, she was. Because she wouldn't have called up if she wasn't mad. Boing. Where the damn boing? Hey, hold on, man. Get some sound effects going around this bitch. She not mad. She the maddest person in boxing. Yeah, she not mad. Sexy Kendra, she's the maddest person in boxing. She the maddest person in boxing. Now she ain't mad. Hold on, man. This was 2 Cent. Two Cent my girl, but this for her. Ain't nobody goddamn, ain't nobody making her do nothing. Y'all can't make us like her. This is the part I want, Shakur. We don't like her ass. Period. Y'all try to get us to see it from no, we're not going. Y'all just like Shakur and them trying to convince us they superstars. Stop. She's not a likable person. She be doing too damn much. She masculine as fuck. She conditioned and she don't take it. Don't nobody say she not the GOAT. We let her say she the GOAT. That's it. When people don't like you, that's all they're going to give you, Clarissa. It's everybody. Everybody wrong for not liking Clarissa, but not one of you niggas to make her your girlfriend. See, y'all don't be wanting to keep it real with people. 2 Cent, start acting like Clarissa and let's see if that husband stay. Hey, 2 Cent, start acting like Clarissa and let's see how long that husband stay. Yeah. 2 Cent, go ask your husband. Hey, babe, I'm going to do 2 Cent voice real quick, y'all. Hey, babe. Hey, babe, I just was wondering, if we weren't together, and you can answer this question, don't get mad. If you just answer the question, if we wasn't together, would you date a Clarissa Shields with her personality and everything? Watch what he say. Watch what he say. No, 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 no. I like my eggs fluffy, Chris. I like my eggs fluffy. Papoose fell. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody dealing with that shit. Y'all cannot make us like this girl. We don't. Maybe if she shut her damn mouth. Maybe, see, what I be wanting to get females to understand, we like y'all because y'all females act like a female. The minute you start to want to act like a dyke or act like a dude, then you're going to get the response a dyke or a masculine woman gets. I just hope that she can take it. That's all. A woman that talk like Clarissa Shields can't tell me, don't talk to me like that, I'm a woman. He like Clarissa, he don't understand why niggas on the internet be crying with. All right, no, I said he like, I didn't say we all like Clarissa in the ring. Would you want that as your woman? That's 2 different things. Ain't nobody here say, oh, I don't like Clarissa Shields in the ring. We don't like her the minute she step out of that motherfucker. And she only got her to blame. It's like band up. It's like Floyd being confused why people don't like him. Like, I'm just confused, bro. Like, it's like Floyd being confused why people call him corny. I'm just saying, dog. Floyd the GOAT, too. Floyd was my favorite fighter, 2 Cent, and I can't stand his ass. Y'all better start telling the truth about y'all favorite fighters. Floyd was my favorite fighter, too, and I couldn't stand his ass. I wouldn't want to be friends or nothing. I like Manny Pacquiao way better than Floyd outside of the ring. Way better than Floyd. Frequent, that's because you act feminine. Frequent, you got a soft voice. So to you, yeah, to you, maybe, Frequent. You got a soft voice. Frequent got a soft voice. I bet. You, Papoose, all y'all soft voice niggas. All y'all soft voice ass niggas, I bet y'all do. Hey, Frequent, you 1 step away from Michael Jackson. We thought Frequent was 20-something. Remember, y'all? Remember we used to think Frequent was 20-something? Michael Jackson? Frequently Michael. You know, frequently Michael. Y'all remember we thought Frequent was like 24? Real rap, dog. We thought Frequent was 24. Y'all remember? Y'all remember? That nigga bald with the salt and pepper with the long beard. It's funny how these vice versa ass feminine men complain about Shields. Nah, a lot of them do, 2 Cent. I ain't saying that they ain't feminine either. Look how Keyshawn acted. 2 Cent. Look how Keyshawn acted at the Andy Cruz. So you right. But we be on his ass too. That's all I'm saying, 2 Cent. We be on his ass. And you know I be on all of these softies ass. You sound like a she-man. You sound like a she-man, nigga. Don't get me started. Do you listen how you talk, bro? Hey, y'all. Everybody in the chat. For Frequent. Everybody in the chat. Hey, Frequent, the ladies love my voice. Just in case you was wondering. You understand? I actually talk like a man. Frequent, you talk like this. You be like, why y'all hate Devin? Y'all hate Devin. See, man, y'all tanker bells. Y'all tank, see, Dean, I got family in Baltimore, and I gotta go to a family function. And y'all tanker bells, man. Y'all be hating on Dev. He the water walker, Dean. He the water walker. No, don't Frequent sound like that, yo. I swear to God, everything. He. Nah, see, man. Frequent voice makes my skin crawl, and so does Hacker. There you go. Here go 2 Cents. Some men like strong-minded, aggressive women. Oh, I know. Pat Poose like that until he stopped being with Remy Ma. Then she was the worst thing in the world. Yeah, you're right. Pat Poose ain't learned from his first situation. You're right about that, 2 Cent. Pat Poose ain't learned. You're 100% right. I'm just saying. Frequent, you my guy though, bro. But like, I don't think you hear. You talking about, do I hear myself? No, I hear myself. Do you hear yourself? Nigga with some bass in it. Frequent don't got it. That's why he called himself Frequent. Because his voice don't got a deep frequency. Frequent, my dog. Let me leave Frequent alone, man. Let me leave Frequent alone, man. See, Dean, do you see how you talk, Dean? Let me leave you. He said that nigga sound much younger than he is, for sure. That nigga don't sound like a nigga that's damn near 50. He don't sound like, you walking out. Could y'all imagine when Frequent go to the crib and tell, hey, y'all sit down, man. Y'all better not be playing in that toilet, man. Frequent can't out-argue his girl. He get over-talked by his girl. You remember when Malcolm X said, don't you raise your voice in my house. Frequent can't do that in his crib. Frequent can't say, don't you raise your voice in my house. He can't do that. He can't bass up. She wear a dress, you just hating. Bro, just because she wears a dress don't make her masculine. Frequent, where are you? Frequent, you about to have me start questioning you, fam. And yeah, they don't wear dresses now. Like, I didn't say nothing about it. I didn't say nothing. I'll leave that for other people to talk about Clarissa dress game. About Squeak. Big Dre, what you call him? Stop talking bad about Squeak Front Flyer. I treat my chick like your favorite fighter. Yo, Frequent, that's low. Hey, Frequent. All right, I'm done, Frequent. Hey, Frequent, I'm done. That's low, bro. That's low, gang. Frequent, that's the goddamn frequent. Yeah, goddamn frequent. That's crazy, gang. Yo, that's low. That's low. Y'all tanker bells. See, it be y'all tanker bells. Oh, Shaggy beefing with Shakur, Dean. Man, all these boxing dudes, man, I'll be like this, bro. Miss me with that. Like, if y'all rumbling, y'all rumbling. I'm tired of it, the back and forth all damn day. I'm not going through that. You did. But I just want, and that's the other thing I want to talk about. Because I'm glad it's bouncing off of the Clarissa thing. Hold on. Shout out to the GOAT, though. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. I'm happy she got a man. She happy. You dig what I'm saying? She the GOAT. She about to have a fight coming up. Shout out to Clarissa. Ain't nobody. I can't hate on a female. That's number one. Let's get that straight. I can't hate on a female. There's no way I can hate on a female I don't find sexually attractive. So that's number one. I don't even watch female boxing enough to give a fuck, to be honest. But whatever. So when people be saying that, I'll be like, what if they just don't like her? Like, y'all ever think about that? Like, what if they just don't like her? Poncho in the building. What's up, little bro? Yeah, like, what if they just don't like her? Like, why I gotta be anything else besides I just don't like her? Like how y'all don't like Shakur, y'all be telling me, Deem, you a Earth man, and y'all think Shakur's special, and all of this, that, and the third. Stop hating on the GOAT and talk about how they rob my guys, Greg and Jesse, with no weapon. Frequent, dog. No weapon, bro. Like, no weapon at all, dog. Like, that was sad, bro. And I feel bad for Greg. He was doing such a great job on the sideline, man. Yo, I want to say this again, man. I'm very proud of Greg Hackett, man. I feel as though he got a chance to really show the world, you know, what he brings to the table. And I think everything that Greg was telling Jesse to do, I think was strategic. I think was right on the money. Jesse was listening to him. That goes to show you that Greg got a good relationship as far as his fighters being in tune with him and hearing him while he outside the ring and they inside the ring. And that matters, man. And I just hope other world-class fighters, go holler at Greg, man. Go down to Philly, go get some work with Greg. You know, Greg's silly and he do his content and all that. But when it comes to that gym, Greg take that shit serious, though. You feel me? He ain't going to play with you. I know that. Shout out to Jabril Noble. What's one thing I know about Greg? Greg going to be hard on you in there, man. And I think he can help a lot of fighters. I'd have much rather Keyshawn go rock with Greg than what he doing now, but we'll see. You know, and I like how Greg kept his stack about the fight and everything. See, that's and then we come to find out that Jesse Hart had a flu the week before or 2 weeks before. So shout out to Jesse, man. Philly in the building. Shout out to Greg, man. Proud of them dudes. C-City in the building. Yeah, man. I'm proud of them dudes, man. I'm glad that they should have got that win, and it's unfortunate. Yeah, he slammed Jesse and everything. Yeah, man. All cornball shit. All cornball shit. But it's all good. And I kind of like Khalil Coach. Shout out to Coach Rail. Coach Rail ain't going there and tell him to slam him. I know that. So you dig what I'm saying? And like I said, Coach Rail and Greg, they good friends. So that ain't about nothing. You did? So. But shout out to Mill. Shout out to Greg. Shout out to Jesse Hart, man. Keep doing their thing, man. Keep doing their thing. Yeah, man. Eddie Hearn, yo, Big Coop, did you hear what Eddie said about him afterwards? I ain't even noticed like his third, fourth time missing weight too. See, that's the thing, dog. Like when this shit third, fourth time, Eddie said, I don't want to deal with nobody who ain't living that lifestyle. I don't want to deal with nobody like that. And I can respect Eddie for saying that. Yeah, Eddie said his fighter won, but Eddie didn't give like a glaring, put it like this, bro. It felt like Khalil Cole lost the way Eddie was talking about him. Shout out to Curly J in the building. I hear a lot of people be tough on, and then let me get to this too. I hear everybody talking about Boots and everybody, this why the boxing not getting done because Eddie ain't nobody paying. I agree with Eddie. Ain't nobody paying Virgil Ortiz 7-8 fucking million. Y'all let Turkey do that, come in here and overpay fighters, and now fighters want to get overpaid, and y'all want to blame the other promoters, which I feel y'all, because they allowed him to come in. I told y'all Turkey was going to come with the Trojan horse. If y'all think Dean lying, Dean got videos already talking about Turkey Ali Kiyashiki and the Trojan horse. But my thing is, no, the reason why boxing is where it is at is because these fighters don't want to get paid reasonable. They want to get above and beyond pay when they don't bring it to the table. And until every time that y'all try to blame it on anything else but that, you hurting the sport of boxing, dog. We will be getting Jerron Ennis and Boots. Jerron Ennis and Virgil. It's not that Boots, why Boots ain't asking. Y'all notice all the boxers that really want smoke ain't asking for these crazy paydays? David Benavidez, Jerron Ennis, Abdullah Mason, Bam Bam Rodriguez. All of these dudes ain't asking for, they ain't out pricing themselves in fights. It's the Kalen Washes and Shakurs and goddamn Devins and goddamn and Richardson Hitchisons. It's Richardson Hitchison that's messing up boxing, not the other way around, dog. Jerron Ennis is a way bigger draw. The fact people even trying to act like him and Virgil Ortiz are even similar in draw lets me know you have not done no research. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, and you running with propaganda. Virgil Ortiz is not close to Jerron Ennis in popularity. He's not close. And Jerron Ennis is not asking for $7 million. Tell the truth, man. If these niggas stick to their $2 million paydays that they earned, then we wouldn't be having these problems. The problem is y'all got these niggas thinking they superstars and they not. You think I'm lying? Now people will sit up there talking about Shakur and Tio made $9 million each. This fight not gonna fucking garner $18 million. So they losing money with this fight. Unless Shakur and Tio go first, either they lying about what Shakur and Tio got paid, or they taking a major loss on this fight. This is the problem with boxing, people. They talking like Earthmen, Dean. This is the problem with boxing. Let's say, okay, Dean, Shakur and Tio both got $9 million each. Oh, that's a bad deal. They not worth $9 million each. That's the problem with boxing. And anybody saying it's anything other than these boxers asking for more than what they can garner, you're hurting boxing. You need to stop talking about it. No, Technique, he was just in his hometown in San Antonio, Texas, with all of the essays. It was only 4,500 people in there, and he didn't even crack a 400,000 live gate, gang. There is no excuse. If you a Mexican star, there is no excuse for you not to be doing $1 million live gates in Texas. There is no excuse. If you this popular Mexican fighter, there is no excuse for you not doing over $1 million live gate in Texas, where there's more Mexicans there than anywhere in the United States. There they go, Curtis Robinson, right on your screen. That's how it's going. So unless this fight gonna make $22, $23 million, which is not, the zone and them already in the red. If what they saying about Tio and Shakur getting $9 million is true. If they getting $9 million, that's the fucking problem. That's the problem. Thank you, Tyler. Literally, Boots has done double more than this nigga. There is no debate on who's more popular. Like, there is literally no debate about this. They lying, Dean. Yeah, Creole, and let's say they is lying. That's the problem too, though, Creole. Do you see my problem? Creole, let's say they lying about them getting 9 million. Then that's the problem too. Because remember how bad that hurt Devin and Ryan Garcia? Do y'all remember that? When they was both lying, talking about they got 50 million and 35 million, and it was an $85 million fight. Y'all remember that? I don't forget nothing. I don't forget nothing. Creole said that's a lot of blue. Curtis said that's a lot of blue. The fight this Saturday, gang. You know ain't nobody buying tickets today. You see what outside looking like? And now I gotta do this. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, the blue sold, gray is sold, blue is not sold, 100%. Hold on, Curtis. I gotta do this now. Now I gotta do this. New York weather. Y'all ask me what the weather gonna be in New York on Saturday. Bro, it's gonna be 22 degrees by the time it's time for fight night. They say it's gonna be 7 degrees and it's gonna be snowing. Yeah, y'all, and the snow start in New York City on Saturday at 2 o'clock. And it's supposed to snow all day. Okay? Make sure y'all hit that super chat. Make sure y'all hit that cash app. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Yeah, y'all, just to not burst y'all bubble, y'all, on Saturday. It is going to be 22 degrees, but it's supposed to feel like 7, and it's supposed to start snowing at about 11 a.m. It's supposed to start snowing, and it's supposed to snow all day. So guess what's going to happen, J-Man? A lot of people that was coming from out of state probably not going to go. They're going to refund their ticket. I told him not to put the fight. Hey, J-Man, do you remember what Dean said weeks ago, J-Man? I was like, y'all do this right at the end of January, right at the New Year's. Mind you, J-Man, Saturday, people got to pay their rent Sunday and Monday, too. And it's a winter storm. So a lot of people probably was out of work as well. No, I ain't giving them an excuse. They the ones, nope. They said they were superstars, bro. I tried to tell them, J-Man. 2 Cent, don't see now 2 Cent. Hey, 2 Cent, people was coming from out of state. Don't do that, 2 Cent. Don't do that, 2 Cent. People was coming from out of state, 2 Cent. Here go the link, man. Y'all come chop it up with your boy. Yeah, the reasons why we not getting fights because these fighters want to outprice themselves and everybody think they fucking Floyd Mayweather. That's the problem. In case you was wondering. That's the problem. In case y'all was wondering, that's the problem. So I didn't want to talk about it. Steve's in the building. What's good? I didn't want to talk about it, y'all, but we got to talk about it at some point. You know, I was trying to wish everybody the best. You did. I was trying to wish everybody the best. Cameron in the building. What's up, Cam?
Salute.
What's going on?
Salute to the panel, man. No, I was
What's
I was
going on,
just
players?
I was just commenting in the chat, but no, I was saying the payouts they probably is valid, but they overpays like you said, because I know for sure T.O. contract that he signed with Turkey it was a 3-fight $30 million deal.
Okay.
So that's about 10 million a fight. So the 9 million don't sound too far off from what he originally signed. But like you said, they don't generate. They not putting asses in the seats to be generating that.
Look, just in case you think I'm lying. Look at
Oh,
that, Cameron.
I'm already aware, bro. Look, and I was saying this shit a long time ago. Even when niggas like prime example, you remember when the Shakur and the Devin shit was popping off, bro.
Yes.
And I was literally talking about that shit that entire time. I'm like, how is this fight gonna be made, even if they were for real? Because they didn't have the money to put that fight up. Because the 25% that Bill was saying that Shakur was gonna touch verbatim, he said that was $4 million. And at that time, that would have been Shakur's highest purse to date. Because he was getting $3 million a fight on Top Rank. So if that 25% is 4 million, that means the 75% Devin would be touching is 16 million. So tell me where was they gonna get $20 million from back in 2020 or 2021 when neither of these niggas was on pay-per-view?
It's crazy, bro. Like it's crazy work, bro. Like these dudes, man. Like yeah, like and then, like I said, man, like they don't garner that. If everybody want to know why we not getting a fight, stop blaming all of the promoters. If y'all notice, dog, David Benavidez don't be
Yeah, bro.
complaining about his money.
Cause the promoters in it to make money too. They're not just trying to fucking put shit up just to
Cameron, what
to,
I'm
to
saying
fucking
is the
lose.
fighters is fucking this shit up. I'm
Oh,
not saying
I'm
that the
aware.
promoters ain't snakes and all that. What I'm saying
Yeah.
is, Cameron, think about this. You don't hear Arthur Beterbiev bitching about money. You don't hear
Oh,
Dmitry Bivol
you
bitching
don't
about
you
money.
you don't you don't hear Jio Patai bitching about money, and they freeze that nigga out. He can't even get the fight.
You don't hear David Benavidez. Boots son, Virgil won double with Boots won. Boots don't even want 7 mil. Cameron, he
Right?
signed it. He cool with the 3 mil and we get it back in. This is Jaron Ennis. So if people want to know, they want to blame Eddie and blame everybody. Eddie ain't the reason we ain't getting this fucking fight. We gotta
Nah,
stop. The
it is.
reasons we not getting these fights, bro, is because these niggas want a payday that they do not garner at
And then
all.
my thing is niggas keep talking about the shit when I guess they could have fought in Eddie whatever Boost wasn't, he didn't feel ready or whatever the case may be. Now, mind you, at that time of the fight, fucking Boots is saying one thing and Eddie is saying another thing. So that goes back to what you was just saying, really, about the promoters, how they be flip floppy. Shit, that's just calling a spade a spade.
My thing is the things that stop the damn fight from even happening. Once Virgil says I want 7 million, you're stopping the fight.
Yeah, that's cooked.
That's you. You want you and
But
Boots
but
payday with an
but can
extra
we?
million on it.
But we already knew this because his manager. The night they got in the ring together, he said, "I need 7 figures," and that's more than seven. That's $10 million. So
Yeah, he
we
said
already
10
knew
million.
that.
Man, Virgil was trying to get out this contract so he could go sign with Zuffa. Robert Garcia already told y'all he's trying to be a farm to deliberately send his fighters to Zuffa. Robert Garcia told y'all what he's trying to do. And that's the part that I'm talking about. So it just makes sense now. Zuffa out, Virgil trying to sue Oscar. Robert Garcia out here talking about how he trying to get all of his fighters, including Virgil Ortiz, all of his fighters over there to Zuffa. Boots ain't in fucking Zuffa.
Right.
It makes sense. Listen to what Virgil and them saying. Look what's going on. Then listen to what Robert Garcia just said. And don't even think that this part don't play a factor. That Robert Garcia and them is trying to take Bam away from Eddie
Exactly.
and get him to go to Zuffa. 2 Cent, what's up, 2 Cent?
What's going on? Damn, that's crazy. So if he go to Zuffa, will they ever fight?
No, probably not. They allowed to fight on Riyadh seasons. Then Turkey would have to put up the money because that's the only way the Zuffa fighters they allowed to fight on Zuffa and Riyadh season 2 Cent. The problem with that is Chris Maddox already said that Turkey don't want to be involved with the Virgil and Boots
Why he
fight
don't? Why he don't?
because they said because of Oscar,
But when
not
they
because
was
of Boots, but
calling
because of
Boots
Oscar.
when they was calling Boots a duck, he wanted to be involved in.
Yes, so he being flip floppy too.
I don't know. All this shit sounds crazy. We're just gonna have to see how it all play out because it's like already known that y'all not trying to fool with the sanctioning bodies. Like y'all already kind of created a beef. So
Already too.
it's tension there. So I'm like, how is this really finna work? And then with the new fighters you signing in the midst of this, if the legislation get passed, then what changes now? What about the people you got signed that hold belts with the sanctioning bodies? Are the people that sign contracts gonna be able to cross the street, but the newer people sign ain't? Like it's just it's a lot of questions.
I'm just like Tucson. I be hearing everybody. We blame everybody else, but it's the fighter. This Virgil Ortiz situation should show every boxing fan why we not getting the fights. When Virgil wants him and Boots payday combined with an extra million on it, and Tucson still wants some back end money from the pay per view. You setting it at an unrealistic pace. You setting it at an unrealistic term. Y'all don't even earn that.
But I mean, shit, it's been a consistent thing though. If we being real, it ain't the first time we seen that shit. And Norman did the same shit.
And guess what? The reason why they was able to do it is because everybody made them believe they was able to do it. They entertained Brian Norman Sr., interviewing this nigga every day, letting him get his shit off, actually trying to put the onus on Boots.
And honestly, I kind of it worked out for him. He touched 3 million versus Devin, so I guess it worked out.
But guess what though? Now who you gonna fight? See, people don't understand, bro. Just like when we talk about resumes, resume is it ain't one. When people bring up Devin resume, they bring up one fighter, Lomachenko. They don't bring up the totality. So let's say you took the 3 million to fight Devin, right?
Right.
You took the 3 million to fight Dev. But now you might not even ever get another $1 million payday again. Who Brian Norman Jr. gonna fight? If Ryan especially if Ryan beats Barrios, who paying on that type of money to fight? Because now you got Rolly, Ryan, Devin, they all about to do a ring around the Rosie. T.O. gonna move up. Don't nobody give a fuck about Brian Norman Jr. He gonna be fighting what's his name? Karen Kuka Dodges. He not making $3 million to fight Karen Kuka Dodges, and he fucking around and gonna lose. So now you could have fought Boots for the 1.7, lost your belt. Boots would have moved up. He would have dropped your belt. Guess what, Cameron? Guess who would have been fighting for the WBO? Take a wild guess at the two fighters that would have been fighting for the WBO if he still would have fought Boots.
The same fight that just happened.
The same goddamn fight that just happened. The same damn fight that just happened. Because Devin would have moved up and been number 1 or number 2. Brian would have just lost his belt, so they would have had to put him at number 2, number 3. There you go. Because now it's vacant, Cameron, because Boots moved up.
Right.
So you would have got the 1.7 and still would have double back and got the extra bread fighting Devin. Mind you, and I don't want to hear about timelines, Cameron, because he could afford Boots last year. So it would have fell right in place, Cameron. Wouldn't nothing that stopped.
It's facts.
Now imagine where Brian Norman Jr. would be at if he had Boots and Devin on his resume.
Depending on what he did against him.
And then now you done fired your daddy.
I know he probably that I ain't gonna lie, that was coming.
And think about this. Now you basically fired your promoter because your dad was the reason people was even interested in you like this in the first place. Now you got rid of him. You don't even have him no more. Derek James don't talk.
No, that's facts. I agree. His dad.
No, Junior can carry himself. Junior can definitely carry himself.
No, I'm saying no. He can carry himself, 2 Cent, but not the way his dad was doing it.
Right.
People like when people say outlandish shit. That's why it works for Devin.
He talking about. Right, that's what I was saying. He damn near talking about essentially what Bill Haney do, and even Bill Haney realized he had to calm down with a lot of the shit he was doing. He don't really, he may do some shit every now and then, but he don't do nowhere near the shit he used to do. Cause he realized, nigga, this is not about me. It's about my son.
Man, this shit is crazy, 2 Cent. I just think,
and Bill Haney, I ain't gonna lie, he actually went back when in that Loma fight when he felt like at a point in time, he could just be the head trainer. He realized, nigga, it was a lot more shit I gotta learn. Bill Haney was actually humble. Senior wasn't. Senior think he know everything.
He knows so much that he got fired by his son. Crazy. Like, how do you talk boxing when you had one fighter and that one fighter fired you, which was your son? But you tell us we don't know what we talk about.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What's
I
going
mean,
on,
this
Rob?
shit,
What's the
this
deal,
this
bro?
is the small mechanical shit, man. Once he said Devin don't faint, you kind of discredit everything you saying. So
Hey, I just want to say this, and I'm gonna go back to the comments. If B Norm would have fought Boots, he would have been in a similar situation that Cambosis was in after he lost to Devin. He still would have got some big fights.
Yep.
People would have seen him for what he was for sure, but he still would have been a dangerous fighter because his power. He still would have got big fights. Remember, after Cambosis lost to Devin, he still fought Lomachenko. He fought Maxie Hughes, I think. He fought Lomachenko, and then he still got a fight with Richardson Hitchens, and he still
Yep.
could have was able to demand a certain. I ain't gonna say he was the A side, but he was still able to demand a certain amount of money just because you feel me? He fought Devin twice. He did hold belts at a point in time. And he fought for belts at a point in time. He'd have been in a similar situation. He'd have lost the boots, then would have came back, probably fought Devin, and then probably fought the loser of Barrios and Ryan or uh, one of the unification bouts to still keep his name to keep his ranking at a certain
I,
rank
I,
in the sanctioning bodies. But
Rob, I want
now,
everybody to know this, bro. The reason why we not getting the fights, do the promoters and the networks be on bullshit? Yes. But the reason why we didn't get Boots and Brian Norman Jr. is because Brian Norman Jr. was listening to his dad. He could have said yes and took the 1.2 million when it was first offered.
yeah, but
You don't
his dad
hear
ain't want that
David
fight.
Benavidez complaining about
but
money,
then look,
saying this
then look,
astronomical shit.
they but then
But
he got the
hold on,
he
Cameron.
got
What
the
I'm
one point
hold on. My
seven.
point is
He
with these
got the
boxers is
1.7 after the
the
two, after the
guys that we
1.2.
actually want to see, the guys who actually can command this stuff, don't do it. But then we let the guys who don't generate this stuff do it. Boots is not doing this. David Benavidez ain't doing this. Alexander Usyk ain't doing this. Bam Bam ain't doing this. Noah Inoue ain't doing this. And they the guys who should be saying, I need this, I need that. I ain't doing it unless I get this. But they not doing that. Abdullah Mason not doing that. Kid Austin doing that.
Yeah, but some of those guys have been on the other side of trying to wait for an opportunity and people outpricing themselves or demanding 200 million and or people just don't want to fight them, especially Benavidez. Like like Canelo just didn't want that fight, so he just had to go do what he had to do and beat up everybody else and make his own legacy. So I feel like Benavidez understands like cool, I'm just gonna keep beating these guys up, keep making still a lot of money, but he not he want to put on entertaining fights and this is gonna keep making the stock go up and up.
Rob, look at Richardson Hitchison.
I'm
He
with you. I'm
turned
with
down
you.
1.7 to fight Keyshawn, dog. You're not worth more than 1.7, bro. You're not even worth 1.7, but okay. We got Richardson talking like he a $3 million nigga, talking about he wanted up in upwards of 3 million to fight Keyshawn, bro.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. That's crazy.
I can't blame Eddie. I can't blame Keyshawn. I can't blame the network. I blame you
Yeah, and,
for
and we seen
listening
with
to that dumb shit.
certain fighters and certain people, if they want to fight bad enough, they can make it happen. They want to fight bad enough, they can make it happen. Ryan wanted to fight with Tank. He pressed the network, pressed the promoters, made it happen. Devin wanted to fight with Cambosis. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna take this baby money, invest in myself, win these two fights, and then you feel me? He made it happen." So
This
people that
shit,
want to that they can make the fighters can make the fight happen for sure.
bro. You don't hear Tank talking about I need this guaranteed.
I mean, if we being completely honest, shit. PBC for the longest wasn't trying to make EJ and Bud. EJ had to make that shit happen.
Again, because Bud wanted an astronomical nut that they was gonna get anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, I would say it worked out only because they both got even splits.
But think about this, Cameron. At least Bud was a goddamn
Right,
undisputed champion by
undisputed.
that
I
point.
I I had the accolades behind my shit, so of course I'm gonna ask for my shit.
These
Y'all
other
not
niggas is asking, you talking about Brian Norman Jr. He wasn't asking for all of that money to fight fucking Tio. Everybody forget he was supposed to fight Tio first. See, this is the part everybody forget. I got the memory of an
everybody
elephant.
for shit. Tio was supposed to fight a couple motherfuckers.
Tio was supposed to fight Richardson. Brian Norman Jr. at
Him too.
147 damn near
Richardson
last year.
Hitchens. I remember that. That Alcatraz Island. I remember that shit.
So it just be with me, dog. Like these niggas, when you got Virgil Ortiz asking for double what Boots is asking for, and Boots is doing triple what he does, that's the problem. It ain't no other problem but that.
No, I
That's
agree.
the problem in boxing. When you got Richardson talking about he need $3 million to fight Keyshawn, that's the problem. When Virgil Ortiz said he needs $7 million, that's the problem. If y'all want to know, if people really want to know what Bud Crawford bitching about who come out last on a coin toss, that's the problem. That's the problem, bro. Unfortunately, don't nobody want to put the blame where it really need to be, but that's where the blame really need to be, though. I don't hear the guys. Let's check out the pound for pound list. I'm about to prove my theory, y'all. Everybody listen to Dean. I'm about to prove it. I'm going to show you that the B-side fighters and the internet and these YouTube channels is the reason that boxing is so fucked up. Now, I'm going to name all of these fighters on the pound for pound list, and you tell me the last time you heard about them get out here and talk about they need this, they need that, they need this, they need that. Hold on. P for P list. Boxing. I want to prove my point. And I need somebody to go show me the damn videos where these fighters are saying X, Y, and Z. Alexander Usyk, number one. Do y'all hear Alexander Usyk talk about I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, or I ain't doing it?
He took
No.
25%. No.
No. What about Noah Inoue?
He the
No.
A side. I ain't got to.
Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez?
Nope.
No.
No. What about Dimitri Bivol? Y'all got any videos of Dimitri Bivol bitching and talking, lying about what he getting paid and what he need and all this, that, and third?
No.
No.
Arthur Beterbiev?
Nope.
No.
Junto Nakatani?
Nope.
No.
We got Shakur Stevenson. We got David Benavidez, number 8. We already know the answer with Shakur, so we're going to say yes. Number 8, David Benavidez. Do y'all hear David Benavidez say all that shit?
No.
We got number 9, Devin Haney. Then we got number 10, Oscar Collazo.
Oscar Collazo, no. I mean, you can
All right,
you can really say no for Devin. Cause I mean, I feel like Devin will fight anybody.
but he be part of that. He was part of that. He got $35 million to fight Ryan Garcia, lying ass nigga. He was part of
Yeah,
that too.
he's
Yeah,
part
he
of
was
that
part of
shit.
that. He part of the problem.
I
So everybody
Yeah,
said
but
no.
with Devin Haney though, at least he did take the lesser money at a point in time to build his
Yeah, he
name up,
took that
get them belts
25%.
to try to position
Nah,
himself
stay
for.
with my point, y'all. I just named 8 fighters on the top 10 pound for pound list. 8 of them. And none of them we ever have conversations about outpricing themselves, all of this duck talk. We don't have those conversations about those fighters. They are the fighters that garner it, though. Why am I not hearing 2 Cent, Thomas, everybody? Why am I not hearing that top 8 fighters on the pound for pound list? We don't have this controversy over it. They ain't lying about how much they get paid. They ain't saying they need this, they need that, they need this. And then if you add Gervonta to it, he's another one that you don't hear say that. You don't even hear Gervonta talk about money. Can somebody give me somebody? I'm curious. 2 Cent, you got any thoughts on this? 2 Cent?
I don't know, man. It's just I don't get it. I'm trying to understand too because people want to keep acting like these fighters should get paid what they feel they deserve, and it's just not how
Dean, I'm with you
business
though.
work. Can y'all hear me?
I'm with that.
No, we can hear you. 2 Cent. We listening. I'm go
Oh,
ahead
my
and
fault. I
cook.
couldn't
I'm
hear 2 Cent.
listening, loud and clear.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that's really what the issue is. Like Teofimo Lopez got a $30 million deal. Why?
Yep. $30 million 3-fight deal. So that's 10
Like,
million.
why? Because he got accolades? Like, people don't understand that the money that the fighters get paid have to come from somewhere. And y'all keep saying y'all the ones that pay for the fights and y'all the ones that's paying for the fighters. So technically it's on the fans why the fighters not getting paid what they supposed to be getting paid, if you want to get technical.
Mm-hmm.
Because if y'all were going to the fights and supporting these fighters, then they would be getting paid more money. Ain't that how it works? So people want to blame the promoters and the fighters for asking for this and that. Yes, they have some accountability too. But the bottom line is, if T.O. was worth $30 million and Shakur was worth whatever crazy deal he got, it wouldn't have been the echoing at their press conference because it was so empty.
Yo, let me get to this super chat, y'all.
Shakur.
No more sleepwalking with the pound. He said, with accolades, Bud still was not more popular than DJ, though, Dean. So 50-50, not beat a split. EJ had 3 belts. I agree with no more sleepwalking. I think EJ was stupid for doing that. I'm just saying. I just named the top 10 pound for pound list, y'all, because Bud Crawford retired. So that was the updated one. That was the updated one because Bud is not on there. 8 of them fighters we don't even hear controversy about. And they the best fighters in the world. People. Why is the fighters who not the best fighters in the world doing all of this? Richardson Hitchenson's, T.O.'s, Lomachenko, the shit he pulled. Keyshawn and them. Why? That's the problem, y'all. Virgil Ortiz. Why are they doing that? Josh Kelly asking for this astronomical number to fight Baccarat until he seen he wasn't going to get it nowhere else and then had to double bet and fight Baccarat. It's just a little theory of mine, y'all. It seemed like to me the B-side fighters are asking for astronomical numbers and they don't deserve those numbers. And then you got the actual A-side fighters from Usyk to Benavidez to Jaron Ennis to Nakatani to Noah Inoue to Bam Rodriguez. You don't have none of those controversies about. You don't.
Well, they think that the A-side fighters, need them so much that they can just finesse their way into a big payday.
Bingo. And that's the problem. But 2 Cent, they supposed to want 2 Cent. The reason why back in the day you respected Buster Douglas and people like that because they wanted to challenge the best. They understood where they was at that point in time. They understood they had to beat the guy to get that. People don't understand that now. Now they think they is the guy. Why is Richardson Hitchison? Why do Richardson Hitchison want $1 million more than what Keyshawn was asking for? 2 Cent. He's not more popular than fucking Keyshawn Davis. No matter what he says. When you headline in New York. What's going on? Thomas Hill, what's the deal, bro? Oh, no, that ain't Thomas. He fell off. D1, what's the deal, D1?
What up with you, bro? I think
D1, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. You can't hear me? Damn,
you can't hear him, Dean. He talking.
Oh, you talking? I'll be right back. Let's stream you. I'll be right back. Go ahead, yo.
Bro, the problem we're having is with the B-sides demanding all this fucking money and then they need all this controversy behind them and they're on the internet talking crazy. It's because they're fucking fighting doesn't do the talking for them. And they're fucking entitled, privileged trophy babies. It's like the internet era and as younger kids get older, bro, we've given these kids so much they get a trophy everywhere they fucking show up to. Now they think they're going to do it in the professional ranks and try to fucking extort their way into fights that they don't even belong in, number one. They haven't done no fighting inside of the ring to do any fucking talking of the sort. We're in a bad time. It's fucking crazy to me that somebody like Richardson Hitchens thinks he's worth $2.5 million when he couldn't fucking draw that in on his very best day, his birthday party. None no time can Richardson Hitchens draw in $2 million worth of revenue to one of his fights. So to ask for that, you're asking Eddie Hearn to jump off of a fucking bridge, basically. You're asking him to go in the hole immediately. And that's why we don't get fights. That's why we are where we are. These guys want too much fucking money for anybody to make money. It's terrible, bro.
Preach.
Terrible, dog. These dudes are trophy babies. They think they deserve shit that they have no entitlement to whatsoever. Their fighting is lame as shit. They're not exciting fans or casuals or none of that shit. They're just going out there boxing and talking on the internet and thinking that somebody's going to wave a magic wand and now they're going to get millions of dollars. Fuck out of here. If I was a promoter, I'd be ruthless to these fucking kids. What? You asked me for what? And you sold this much your last fight? This is how much revenue you brought in, and you got the nerve to ask me for $2 million fucking dollars? Fuck out of here, bro.
I'm surprised that he wanted more. Like Richardson, you think you worth $3 million, bro? You really think you worth $3 million, bro? That's a Boots payday. That's what Boots signed to
negotiate.
Yo, I want you to understand. That's what Boots agreed to fight Virgil. The fuck are we talking about?
Oh man, we're done, son.
And he's talking about I got paid in the upwards of 7 figures to fight. That was a championship for that's what you're worth. You think because you got paid. Let's say you did get paid $1 million. That don't mean you worth more than that now. They gave you your maximum worth then. See, that'd be niggas' problem. That's your max, homie.
Yup. Facts, Dean.
You haven't earned past that.
But Dean, if he would have took the payday and beat Keyshawn, then he would
Y'all
probably
go ahead and
be
cook, man. I'm just
he would probably be able to ask
it
for more. It
frustrates me so much with this boxing shit, y'all.
That's a fact, Rob. That's a fact, bro.
If he took the payday that he was being offered and beat Keyshawn, then after that
go
he would have been
whip
able
his
to
ass.
ask for more.
Exactly. Go whip
That'd be
him
my whole
out.
thing.
And now they have to give you more. It's not even you asking for it. They just had it. Now you command a higher purse because you stopped this dude and you took the rightful money for it. Now they have to pay you. Now you have leverage. Now you have negotiating power. Instead, these dudes want the money first. It's like that Terrence Crawford shit with Spence fucked boxing up too.
Yeah. Watch this.
Definitely.
Richardson won $3 million. Meanwhile, Shakur and them still got a damn near a full stadium, and it's Monday, and they fight Saturday.
They better hope the New Yorkers fucking pile it up.
D1, it's going to be a snowstorm on Saturday, fam. I swear to God, my kids, it's going to be a snowstorm Saturday. It's supposed to start at 9 in the morning. It's going to be 22 degrees. They say it's supposed to feel like 7. I swear to God.
Salute, Creo. Damn, dog. This shit crazy, bro.
Big Sco, what up, Big Sco? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Big Sco, can you hear me?
Big Sco.
Can y'all hear Big Sco?
Nah.
All right, come back up, Big Sco. I can't hear you.
Y'all can hear me?
Thomas Hill, what's the deal, brother?
You know you got the best hand, man. I'm sitting here listening to the cut.
Do y'all know what Devin Haney fight deal is with Saudi?
They said he got 32 million. I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
I
They said he got
believe
12 million per fight.
It's a 3-fight deal, $36 million.
Who told you that?
No, that's what it is. It's sad, but that's what it is. He touching $13 million a fight, bro.
$36 million. I'm fucking Donald Trump.
If T.O. got 30, what the fuck you think Devin touched?
They lying, bro.
If T.O. got 30, what do you think Devin touched?
Who gave T.O. 30 for what?
Hey, Dean,
That's his turkey deal. 3-fight deal, $30 million.
These dudes are lying, bro. Listen to me. There's no reason for Turkey to overpay these guys by 10 and 15 and $20 million. Why the fuck would he do that? These guys are lying, bro. There ain't nobody on this earth can tell me that unless I seen the fucking pay stub from the check he cashed. $30 million for what?
He paid. I mean, he paid. He gave Canelo the what?
Hey,
The
bro,
200?
Canelo, you can believe it because Canelo can draw monies.
I'm
He
not
can make
saying he
people
don't,
pay.
but I'm saying he still overpaid him. Did he or did he not? You feel me? We know Turkey overpaid niggas.
It's a fact, bro, but I don't think it is what you guys think it is. I think he probably gives them a little bit extra, but not no fucking 10s and 15s extra. That would be asinine, bro. He'd be lighting the money on fire just cause.
Like, I mean, Devin already
You can't
touched
tell
on it.
somebody like me that got business sense that kind of shit, bro.
I'm aware. I'm fully
Hey, what's
aware.
going on, y'all?
What's up, Big
I hope
Scope?
he did. I hope they got that. I hope just for their sakes. But
For they
like
say for sure.
me,
I
But
got
when
I
you
got one statement, Dean.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The only statement I got, Leonard Ellaby once said when Tank was in his heyday making all those big numbers, he said, over here, we gonna pay you how you weigh. And what he
Fact.
mean about that is your live gate records, your pay-per-view records. And since none of his contemporaries have those to back up and come to him, they never go to PBC. Why? Because people think with sense. Yeah, you can go to Turkey who got lots of money who want to corner the market. But if you go there and pay PBC, we gonna
He
pay
ain't
you how
cornering.
you weigh.
It's not
You gonna
cornering.
get
It's
paid.
bottoming out.
Hey, y'all, look at Frequent hating on Tank. Hey, y'all, can y'all tell Frequent Flyer with Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua was reported that they got? Hey, y'all,
This
can y'all
dude is
please
so
tell
fucking
the Frequent
dog.
Flyer with
Well,
Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul widely reported that they got?
what's 95 million plus 95 million?
180.
Oh, okay.
190.
And where did y'all first hear that Tank was getting upwards of 100 million? Mind you, it didn't even do as good. That was a replacement fight, mind you.
Right.
So Tank and them probably would have did better. They got paid $92 million, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Frequent, you gotta try something else, brother.
Yeah, so these like you're right, Dean. A lot of these guys ain't worth the money.
Yo, one of you guys got terrible
Somebody background, they got terrible
How you
echo.
can't believe that Tank gonna get 100+ million, but you believe that Terrence Crawford should be paid 100+ million to come out of
I
retirement?
don't
Right.
understand that
or
at
that
all.
Tio got
And
30
then I always
million.
ask this question. This is the question I ask about Terrence Crawford, who's my favorite fighter of this generation. How many live great records that he broke that would say he's the face of boxing? He
0.
hasn't done it
0.
by himself. By himself, he only did his best with Arrow, and he only did his best with Canelo.
Facts, Tanya Johnson. Tank is still in his
He's
heyday.
he's the greatest B-side fighter ever.
Yep.
I agree.
I agree.
Hey, 2 cents. Yo, somebody got a robot. Who that? Band up. Can I get Thomas? Say something, Thomas.
It might be me. Is it me?
Nah, you good. Band up.
It might have been T. He was just connecting.
Oh, all right. Now, I like, bro. That's the problem with boxing, dog. Like, as y'all see,
Tank wasn't the B-side. Goofy, frequent. Like, bro, people just fucking want to believe what they want to believe. They pay attention to what they want to pay attention to. They don't listen to what the fuck
first
is
of
said.
all,
They just
Frequent ain't nobody ever said he got 100 mil. Said that. I've never said that. I said he was getting about 100. So be quiet before I put your ass in time out. Just getting up
I
here
thought
lying.
40 was believable. I thought the 40 million was probably more closer to the number than any of it. And I definitely believe he was getting at least 40 for that shit, and he fucked it off. It is what it is, dog.
Am I still coming in robotic right now?
Nah, you good,
Now you good, Thomas.
Okay, so let me go on and do it for you, Dean. Y'all tanker bells hate on everybody bag, but y'all believe Tank was about to get 150 million. Picture that. Dumbasses. Hashtag skull.
Dumbasses.
He's worth 100
Sounds
million.
just like that nigga.
Fucking made a real tankomaniacs.
They love that boy, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
They love that boy.
Hey, they truly be the tankomaniacs, though. You know what I'm
want to
saying?
bring up the point where the other brother was talking about.
It's just mighty
These
a big
guys not
coincidence
exciting
that
enough to even put
we
asses
went through
in
that
seats.
pound for pound
Every
list.
time
And
I
8
watch
of
a
them
Shakur
fighters,
or
we
a
don't
Devin
have none of
fight,
those
I turn it off.
questions
I'm like, I
about,
just put
or
a good bet because I know it's
we
going
don't
to go to
even got
decision, and I'm
stories
going to
about
turn it
them
off.
like that when it comes to. So I can't say it's they're the reasons we not getting good boxing.
Well, Dean, you can't hear Big Skull.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think
I
Dean can
don't
hear
think
it.
Dean can hit Skull.
Nah,
Okay.
who would
I agree though. That nigga Canelo could put me or you in the ring and generate 400,000 views and shit.
Back, bro.
Yeah, it's
simple
Canelo. I
as that?
mean,
More than that. More than
And
No,
when
that.
you sell
I was just saying
400,000
me.
pay-per-views at
I was
90
just
a
saying on the
pop,
base default, like one a no name nigga like me, like anybody.
400,000 fucking
That,
pay-per-views
that's
at
that's a
90 a
that's a
pop
bare
is
minimum shit.
money.
That's
27
crazy.
million at
Four
fucking
hundred.
90 a
That's what I'm
pop.
saying. 400,000 pay per view is a
Oh,
nigga
you
out
said
here.
27
400,000 pay
million,
per
bro.
views. Yeah, yeah.
That's some bare minimum, bare bone shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
yo,
People
I hear
can't
what you're
see it,
saying
bro.
too, Deem. I mean, and I agree with what you're saying. People do price themselves out. That
Bro,
being
as long
said,
as fighters outprice themselves, as long as networks don't want to put on their own events. Like, bro, Golden Boy Top Rank. I'm glad Top Rank got a deal because at least they got a deal with Tubi. It may be on Tubi, but at the same time, at least they got
To be
somewhere.
free, right?
Yeah,
Niggas
at
can
least they
watch
got
that.
somewhere that they could just put their stuff on
Mm-hmm.
without anybody else. You dig what I'm saying? And like
Yeah,
that's what boxing needs, bro.
it's
I ain't
ad
even
space
mad at the
revenue, bro.
Zuffa shit. The part I'm mad at about the Zuffa shit is that they don't want to work with nobody else. That's what they were saying. Now, if they start working with nobody else, it's basically just the fifth
No,
sanctioning
he
body.
said
Can you hear me,
Dana
D?
said Dana said in the post fight that they're willing, they're flying by the seat of their pants, basically, bro. This shit's all happening so fast. He doesn't know. All he knows is that after he's established, he doesn't really want to work with the sanctioning bodies no more because they're the reason boxing's fucked up.
Yo, D,
Well,
can you
who
hear
asked?
me?
Did I,
The
yeah, I can hear
only
you. Who
the
that?
only fucking
Who that?
sanction
Big Scope?
body, the only sanction
That's
body that
Dana.
got nuts is the
I hear
goddamn
you,
Yeah, I can hear
IBF.
you.
Brando.
Who is that, Joey?
No, that's Cameron.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
salute
can
to you, bro. I don't know you
salute.
got a picture up there.
Yeah, the only
Indeed,
fucking
bro.
sanction body that got some nuts is the damn IBF.
No doubt, Daryl Peoples, the USA sanctioning body. That's the only one I wish would stay. That's it. That would be the belt I would choose for boxing to be one
How
belt.
y'all feel about talk to me about that Jesse Hart fight, man.
That's
Man,
where it
fuck.
was, man.
Oh,
That nigga
got me
landed double the
scared.
punches. What the fuck are
Yo,
we
he
talking
landed
about?
double the punches and lost. Is
Bro,
crazy, dog.
I don't ever care to
Khalil
see
Cole didn't
Khalil
start
Coat
fucking fighting
fight.
till round 6.
I know. I don't care to watch him fight again, bro. Honest to God, I counted 8 punches from 6 to fucking or 7 to 10. The last 3 rounds, he threw 8 total punches, and
That's
I
that's his
unknowing
fifth
count.
time missing weight, I think. Fifth or fourth.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
he
Eddie
was
said like his
bad, bro.
fourth time, dog. That's
I feel
crazy. I
so
didn't
bad
even
for
know that.
G and Jesse, bro. That shit was fucked up. Greg was so passionate in there, bro. I was so happy to see him get some shine, telling Jesse exactly what to do, and then they fucking rob him. It's like, man, you can't even fucking win for winning in this shit, bro. They'll take it from you. Even when you think you got one in the bag, they don't give a fuck, bro. They're taking it. And that's why boxing's fucked up. I know that at Zuffa, you ain't never gonna see no shit like that, Dean. Never.
We can't say that D1. We don't know that.
Bro,
They
Zuffa,
just
they just
started.
gonna fuck
you
you
ain't heard
over.
of a robbery in fucking eons, bro.
I will
Oh hell
I
no,
will
yeah
say
you have.
this. I will say this. I ain't gonna say the nigga
Look,
got
they,
robbed, but that Troy Nash fight was close.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch UFC, so I wouldn't know what the fuck
I
they
was
no,
doing.
talking
yeah,
about I was
I'm
talking about
just
But
that
saying, bro.
Zuffa boxing card. The first damn near the first fight on the card. Troy Nash
No,
fought a nigga.
Troy
Troy
beat
Nash,
him.
he won, but that shit was close.
It
It
was
it
supposed to
wasn't
be.
fucking 59-55. I can tell you that.
Nah, they're about, I understand that scorecard because see, them rounds were competitive.
Super
Close
competitive.
to swing, but they weren't swing. The boxing is king, bro.
Oh
Boxing
no,
when
facts.
you're
He was
moving and
landing the right
jabbing.
hand at wheel. I seen the shit.
Yeah, bro. I like Nash. I like him a lot. And you know what? We're gonna see him on the next card, and then the next card after that. That's one thing Dana gonna do. He gonna go to work, bro. The rest of these promoters out here, they better get on their
Hey
fucking job,
D1,
but go to work
you
with
big up
what
in
though?
Zuffa boxing?
huh?
I
Oh,
said
Oh,
I'm
go
you
to
just
work
big
saying,
up
with
in
bro.
what
Zuffa
though?
boxing?
I'm
I
not
didn't
big up in
ask for
shit.
more
I'm just
mid
saying,
C
bro.
level fighters. That's not what boxing is missing.
Bro, I know that, but that's their first shit. Let them get going. All I wanted to do, David, is I wanted to make the rest of the guys do their fucking job. because these promoters been robbing us for fucking eons, and you know that. You've been here, dog. These
I know.
motherfuckers been giving us the fucking runaround forever, and now I feel like Dana's here, so Dana's gonna do his fucking job. If we don't know anything about Dana, one thing we definitely know is that dude's gonna get to work.
But
He's
you know
gonna
one thing, D1. Seriously though, but with Dana White,
I don't know about
with Dana,
I know that they'll put
D1.
on fights.
Hey,
Will I give
Dion.
a fuck
Hey,
about the fight is the question.
That's a good
but
question.
check it out, D1. The
That's
number
the
one
part that
thing we
matters.
know about
Boxing
Dana
don't
White.
for all they did.
You
That's
can't
a
hear
top ranked card on Wednesday. I don't care about that.
I hear you, bro. I hear
Is
you.
you
It's more
gonna give
boxing
me
to me.
Jai
That's what it is.
Opataya versus David Benavidez? Am I
They
getting
said you can
Shakur
do
and
what you gotta do.
Tank? That see, this the thing. The fighters we want to see fight that part not going to change. So if it ain't adding towards going towards that, it's trash.
No, I
If
hear
it's
you,
not
bro.
getting us the fights we want, then it's not working.
And I hear you, bro. I want either all the boxers to say
Y'all talking
fuck
about
that.
goddamn Nash and goddamn Jose Valenzuela. I don't give a like okay.
Listen, bro, we need them all to
I'd
go.
rather
or
watch
none
Dragon
to go.
Ball Z new show coming out. Y'all know Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Z
you
coming
can't
out.
hear me.
Tell me why the fuck I should be watching a C-level fighter on Zuffa and not watching goddamn the new Dragon Ball Z show. Give me one good reason why I should not want to watch Goku and Vegeta over fucking
Can
Caleb
you hear me, bro?
Wash.
Can you hear me?
I want
Yeah, I
you
can hear you,
Goku and
D1.
Vegeta.
Right.
Can you
No,
hear?
no,
Can you hear?
I hear all that, bro. Listen, man, you guys are getting my message like construed. You think I'm taking up for Zuffa? I'm not. I'm just saying I know what Dana's gonna do. I know exactly
I
what
know
he's
what
You
I'm
think
trying to
work?
say is, I know what Dana gonna do too.
Okay.
Dana gonna
I'm
make
just
you
saying,
work hard and not
D1,
pay
if it's
you
not
shit.
getting us the fights we want, I don't give a
I
fuck
know.
about his work, is what I'm saying. I don't
Listen,
care.
bro.
That's some bottom of the basement. That's pro box.
Hey, David,
Whoa,
go
Give
whoa,
me
on,
whoa,
something
whoa,
brother.
better
whoa,
than pro
whoa,
box. Y'all
whoa.
not giving us
Hey,
better fights than
and I've
pro
been,
box.
bro. I was gonna click the link the other day, but I was moving around, bro. And you keep fucking dogging Pro Box and bringing Pro Box down to Zuffa's level. Fuck that. Pro Box is the best platform of most competitive fights we have today. I don't give a fuck what their names are. That platform gives us 50-50 fights, competitive fights, and that's what a hardcore really wants to watch is competitive fights. We don't care about what their names are. We want to see two guys scrap it the fuck out in a good fight. That's what I want to see. And Pro Box to me is the top platform for boxing right now. You go back and watch their catalog and compare it to the other cards going on around the times they're putting on the cards. Their product is much better. Much better.
Man, y'all guys know good damn well BLK Prime run boxing.
I'm still blessing Pro Box for having Tiger Johnson as an underdog.
Shit, bro. He was probably really the underdog, though.
He was on paper till he knocked his ass the fuck out.
Hey, hold on, y'all. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand, what got boxing fucked up is mid-level fights. So I don't care about more C+ fighters. That's what got us fucked up in the first place. All of these tune-ups. First of all, I don't see how people could like this shit, but you was mad at Jerron in his fight in Lima. That's going to be a Zuffa fight. That's a Pro Box fight. That's not the shit that is going to push the sport forward. Nobody woke up and said, you know what I'm really missing? Caleb Wash versus
bullshit.
Who the fuck ever.
Carlos,
shout out to the up and coming guys, but the up and coming guys gonna always be up and coming until they not up and coming no more.
Bars.
I'm talking about what boxing need is blockbusters.
I'm just worried because I know Oscar not gonna get to work. I know Eddie gonna fucking bullshit. Where is the competition at? They need to
know what if Zuffa don't got those big fighters, they bullshitting
for now.
But my thing is, D1, what do that help us as content creators in 2026? I don't care about 2029.
Hey, can I say something?
Wake me up when Zuffa is on top in 2030. Then we could talk. But as of 2026, I still want Shakur and Tank. I still want Shakur. I don't want. They ain't got one fight over there that I want to see.
Shakur and Tank is
I
not.
like Julian Rodriguez. I definitely want to watch him again.
What I mean is Julian Rodriguez got to get his game up. There's plenty of fight. It's gonna be fighters this week, and we gonna see that we like on undercard. We about to watch Shoo Carrington.
Yo, can I say a little something?
We need block. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. You got Shakur and Tio.
What are we looking at? Oh, there it is.
We got Shakur and Tio doing this, and people telling me, no,
they're doing the
that's not what, they don't even want to go to this shit. They gonna care about some Wednesday night C-level fighter shit.
Bro, Dana's good at finding his crowd, bro. He sells out the UFC every fucking
man.
The UFC got all
that's
the
not boxing.
The UFC, you know what's the difference, D1? Is all of the good guys are all at the UFC.
I hear you, bro, and I'm in. I don't.
So when Dana and them get everybody to go to Zuffa and the other sanctioning bodies don't exist no more, then I'll be like, yeah.
All right, I'm not saying
you feel me. Hey, D1, 10 years from now, it might be the best shit ever.
It might be, and I hope.
But we talking about right now. 10 years from now, do you understand 10 years from now I will have teenage daughters? Do you understand 10 years from now my daughter will be a grown-ass woman right now? I don't give a fuck about that. What's going to help Dean by any means, my YouTube channel in 2026?
Bro, all I know is, bro, you said in 10 years. Listen, it might be the shit in 10 years, and it very well might be. But one way we can guarantee that it's not is if Oscar, Eddie, Al, and fucking Bob do their job to snuff this fucking corny league out and start putting on good fights. That's all.
Well,
like the rest of boxing needs to get to work.
I want to know what was Zuffa ratings?
You can clown. You can.
Zuffa ratings weren't shit.
Because
they got to 11 territories. He tells you the numbers at the end of every fucking card he got.
All right, let me ask you this. Name me one fighter on there that somebody talked about and made a make a YouTube channel about.
It was their first card, bro. It was literally their first card.
Netflix first card was goddamn Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
That's a different deal, bro.
Hey, Dean, but what you can say about the card being the first card is
what I'm hearing is, okay, it's their first card, then they need time. Then wake me the fuck up when their time comes.
Hey, bro.
Yo, it's gonna take them
if I do a video on Zuffa right now,
I'm up here fucking arguing
if I do a video about Zuffa right now, that shit gonna get 40 views.
Bro, I wanted to fail. Oscar, get the fuck to work, you cokehead.
I'm just being honest, dog. D1, go ahead. D1, go ahead and make all your content about Zuffa, and let's see how far that shit goes.
Oscar, get to work.
All 2026, D1. Don't talk about nothing else. But goddamn Zuffa and Zuffa fighters, and let's see how far that shit goes.
Bro, it's just I'm worried, bro, because he's gonna have fighter programming. He's gonna get the casuals to know his fighters and the guys he's building. We don't have any kind of programming like that. We don't know any of these young up and comers. You got to be a boxing junkie. Follow, fucking go to their YouTube pages, go search this shit out.
Is Dana going to stop them once they become a name for outpricing themselves? Is that part going to stop?
Yes. Yep. If they don't want to fight, keep it on the shelf.
That's what's happening now.
Nah, bro, it's not that. The reason they're not sitting on the shelf now is because the promoter can't afford to put on their fucking shows because they're asking for too much money.
And them if they can't afford to give guys $10 million that they want, they're going to still have the same problem.
Well, you sign that contract with him. You know your numbers. You know what you're going to get.
And watch how many motherfuckers be suing to get up out of that when they do become superstars.
No doubt.
Because look how everybody act at the UFC. Let's go through all the top fighters. John Jones has had a problem with Dana.
Justin Gaethje.
Conor McGregor has had a problem with Dana. Justin Gaethje has had a problem with Dana. Daniel Cormier, even though he lied, I heard him earlier in his interviews, have a problem with Dana.
when
Anderson
you
Talk
can't
about
sell no
Woodley.
tickets. But listen, it's
Talk
the
about
same
Woodley.
problem in the UFC, bro. When they can't
Mighty
sell no
Mouse.
fucking tickets, bro. I'm trying to say something here. When a fighter can't fucking sell no tickets for the UFC, they barely have no negotiating power. They gotta revert to the pay scale. When you have the fucking draw and the power of the people behind you, you got negotiation leverage.
But then D1, the part you forgetting, D1, didn't Zupa say they can leave? So when that fighter get to a point and Zupa talking about they don't want to pay him, then guess what? They're going to have to go back doing what they was been doing already. Going to have to go back to Top Rank and all of these other
After they wait
and the
out the rest
zones
of their
and all of
contract.
these other people, Netflix.
If they can sell tickets, they're straight, bro. It doesn't matter where they go. If they're a ticket seller, they're gonna get paid. There's no fucking two ways about that.
Yeah, but but D1, there ain't 5 ticket sellers.
I know. We're fucked up. Boxing is fucked, bro. Timing is everything. That's why I'm worried about this shit, Dean. That's why I'm worried about
this shit gonna be the Bellator of boxing, dog.
Right,
I'm trying to tell you,
Bellator
had the same
has nothing to do with nothing about
name?
nobody other than these punk ass
Strike
promoters
force of boxing.
doing their job for decades.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
For me or not,
if we not D1, I'm trying to tell you, I don't give a fuck if they had Zuffa, they had goddamn Top Rank, they had PBC, they had wherever. Boxing is based off of blockbusters. Boxing is based off of the best fighting the best. And until we get the fights we want, it don't nobody care.
Okay, Dame.
That's been boxing history. People care about fights they care about. If they don't care about it,
that's a fact.
That part's not going to change. So unless you got everybody under one roof fighting for one belt, it ain't going to change, bro. Especially not no time soon.
All right, you ready, Joe?
What gets you to care about fighters' fights? What gets you? Oh, he just bounced. He'll be right back. But what gets everybody to care and get invested into a fighter? Getting to know who he or she is on a personal level. Getting them in front of the camera when they're not fighting, when they're just making fighter programmings. Like, bro, I know the first All Access I watched with Tank and Floyd, that brought me way more of a fan to fucking Tank than anything. I mean, I knew way before that, but I'm just saying that's what gets fans interested in these fighters, the programming, the fucking All Accesses and shit like that. Fucking Dana gonna have the Ultimate Fighter type shit. You're going to get to know 30 of these guys in the house, and they're going to fucking duke it out. And people are going to grow attached to these fighters. And then now they care about their fights.
Man, been there, done that.
Wait a minute.
The contender.
Been
there, done that.
Can I get in for a minute,
Boxing
please?
already did that
Go ahead,
shit.
Big Dre.
Okay. Dean, I agree with a lot of what you said, but I'm going to step on you for a minute, okay? Okay, I'm gonna step on you for a minute because see, you talk about you don't want to watch these B and C level fighters, these Wednesday night fighters. How do you think they get to be the top level fighters if we don't watch them when they young, when they 5-0, when they 5-3, when they still moving up?
Yeah,
how are we gonna know about them when they get to the top?
That's how Bud Crawford was created.
It's live, it's local, it's boxing. That is all. That's all I'm into. I want to see the fighters when they are starting out, when they are when at their professional debut. Names like Bria Miller. You know, when I was at her professional debut. Names like Benjamin Johnson when I was at his professional debut. Names like Jordan Roach when I was at his professional debut. Okay? You got to realize everybody got to start somewhere. Okay? Everybody got to start somewhere. And you can't get to the top if you don't start at the bottom.
That's a fact.
So I'm going to step on you because, see, those Wednesday night fights, those Friday afternoon fights, that's how fighters get noticed.
All right, Big Dre. I hear all that. Now I'm about to tell you where you being a damn Earth man at, Big Dre.
I ain't finished yet.
Go ahead, Big Dre. Go ahead.
Now, so I've been talking to some of these local fighters. I've got names, I've got numbers, and I would like to. I was thinking about you and Jab Queen and KO and Just Do and D1 about interviewing some of these guys. Because see, you guys got national platforms. That's a national platform rather than a local platform. that gets their names out.
Me anytime,
that gets people talking about them. Because see, they get to hear their personality come through on shows like yours. Okay? So that's a national platform. That's not just local. That's national. That's international for some of these shows. Because you got to realize, we got guys that listen to us all over the world. But you from Philly, I'm from DC. But we still talk about these fighters. And if we don't talk about the next up, okay? The next up. And the
Big Dre, 90% of people are not boxing fans like we are. They don't give a fuck, like Quaddy just said in the chat. We don't give a fuck about the bottom. We want to see the best fight, and I understand that wholeheartedly. But on the type of boxing fan Big Dre and I are, we want to see all the fights, especially the fucking lower guys that are on their first, second, third, fourth. I'd love to see.
Hold on. Let me say this. Do y'all care about me as a business?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're my guy, bro.
Dame can't make people care about a nigga who want to know from fucking Idaho, Des Moines. You gotta work to get your name out here.
Okay.
No, Big Dre. Yeah, Dame gotta go through that. You gotta go through. Hold on. You gotta go through the bar. Every fighter goes through that. Devin was fighting in fucking Mexico. And Canelo started there too. And what stopped? That's the trial. I didn't tell these niggas to become boxers. That's a choice you got to make. Guess what, Big Dre? They don't talk about the motherfuckers in the AAA that's coming up. That you might hear about. Man, it's opening night for the Philadelphia Phillies, and they have a top prospect at the AAA, and he's doing good, and hopefully one day he will come up. Scooter Davis. Scooter Davis earned his notoriety that we give him. But when he got in that position, when he first got in front of national eyes, he showed out. Abdullah Mason was just there 3 years ago. He ain't there today. And when you get past that certain threshold, we gonna talk about it. I get up there and talk about a guy who got one fight from fucking Los Angeles, California. Y'all be like, oh, okay, that's cool, good interview. Okay, cool. Shit got 60 views.
Okay, but you see,
hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. What we're talking about is getting the sport of boxing as a whole.
We're not talking about a single video that's gonna get 100 views. We're talking about as part of a live stream where you got 250 people in there. Okay.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that's not going to still make the audience care. They still got to put in the product.
They still putting in the work, man. But again, it's all about.
If you putting in the work, Big Dre, it's not these world-class fighters that's not getting known. I don't like that narrative about these guys, too. If you good, we will find you. I talk about Emilio Vargas. I talk about Bam Bam. I was like, KO, prime example. KO put me on Bam Bam because Bam Bam started doing his thing. And I said, let me check this guy out.
Bam,
let me check this guy out. I'm going to check this guy out. And then I check him out. And then he continued to do what he's supposed to do. It's your job as a boxer to get there. If I'm an NFL analyst, it's not my job to talk about niggas in high school. That's not my job. My job is to talk about the niggas who is on the way up. My job is to talk about the niggas who did put in that work, who earned me talking about them more than you right now. Abdullah Mason, an Emilio Vargas. I hate to say it. A kid also. Look, even hold on. Even Zaquan Moses, he getting talked about for good or for bad.
This is another one, bro.
Nah, you gotta put yourself in that position. And then once you make yourself a little bit known, it's on you to take the torch and go from there.
Yeah, but bro, well, see, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make these guys a little bit known.
Yeah, that's a flawed that's a flawed perspective, Dean. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're saying is actually what gave birth.
No, what I'm saying is y'all not going to support it. I'm not gonna get the views from it. I'm not gonna make. I know for a fact that's not going. So when y'all be saying that to me, y'all go support it. If I go talk about the 0 ranked guy on Zuffa, I better get 1,000 fucking views. Because if Dave go put in Shakur beefing with Tank Davis or something that people actually care about, y'all do this.
All right, hold on. Listen to some perspective, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on, Sid. I just want to say this to get y'all to understand this perspective. It's y'all that do it. Y'all the ones that click on it and make people popular. Not the content creator. When I make a video, I don't know how well it's going to do. Y'all determine how well it's going to do. I can't make y'all care about something y'all don't already care about, that y'all been showing me that y'all don't care about.
That's not true. That's not true. You got power and influence. You got power and influence. Now, right now, what you said, everything, listening to everything that you said, I was literally listening to, I mean, I hate to sound like a broken record, but I just saw the nasty Nebraskan and Terrence Crawford that we created with the inflated ego by over celebrating his accomplishments. And then you said, you got Jerron Ennis on the other hand, who doesn't always get the fairest promotion, has already had smut put on his name with being alleged for ducking fights and needing tune-up fights and shit like that. This is the reason why we need to pay attention to people who's not always on the radar, and sometimes have taken upon ourselves to give that obligation of, giving that up and coming star the right notoriety that they deserve, because these media platforms are normally bought and kind of, they're segregated to where they want to recycle the same type of names. And when these names get in their prestigious positions, they don't want to make a contribution to the sport. They want to make sure that they have every favorable condition to not challenge themselves, and to make sure that they can get, upfront guarantees, put exorbitant prices on shit, on gates that they can't earn themselves, and all this other shit. So really, it's us YouTubers and content creators and these platforms right here that give an opportunity for the up and coming fighters who's not getting that fair shake, because we're not all in Bill Haney's pocket and shit like that. We have an opportunity to pull some of these guys up.
I can't let y'all say. I can't. Y'all missing, and this is a big thing.
I promise you, I'm not missing the point. I'm just adding perspective. I promise you, I'm not missing the point.
No,
I'm
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Where y'all not hearing me with this. Y'all not hearing me.
No,
David Morrell. David Morrell. Oh no, listen. David Morrell aren't getting across my eye. He didn't have that many fights either. His talent spoke. When I saw Scooter Davis, Big Dre, what'd I tell you? I saw it. I didn't need nothing. And guess what? Scooter Davis, I was right. David Morrell, I was right. Because I know boxing. What I'm saying is all we need the young guys.
I got his number.
No,
huh?
You want to talk to Scooter Davis? I got
I would love to talk to Scooter Davis, of course. I'm a fan. I would love to talk to Scooter Davis. What I'm saying is, but Big Dre, it's his work that made me a fan, though.
Right.
Every fighter gotta go through what they go through.
But how much better is your platform and channel when you authenticate the talent first?
Yo, somebody got echo in the back. Can y'all please mute, because y'all is making Sin echo and making me echo.
Nah, yeah, somebody got something open in the background.
Yeah, can you get? How do I sound now?
You sound even clearer, way more clear.
All right, but damn, what the fuck was I saying? Just stole my train of thought right there.
My bad, Sid.
Listen,
it's all good. I heard the echo too, though. It was throwing me off. But Deem just said something that jogged my memory on whatever we was talking about. But
no, I was saying that Scooter Davis, David Morrell, those fighters. They didn't have to do a whole lot to get on the radar, but they earned that through the amateurs or however they got to be across their screen to be an undercard on a top ranked fight or a PBC fight where I was able to lay my eyes on you. He had to work to get to that point. That's all I'm saying. Work to get in front of my face. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Don't expect me to talk about you and you not giving me a reason to talk about you. Yes. Why am I talking about you?
Bro, you're 150% right. The fighter has to do something inside of the ring to get most of us to pay attention. And what Quaddy said, he said, y'all missing the point. The money made. Oh, hold up. The average consumer doesn't give a fuck about up and coming talent, though. That's not what Zuffa is all about. Zuffa's gonna have fucking talent that's already developed, up and coming talent. They're gonna have fucking all sorts of different.
They already got seasoned fighters.
Yeah.
But look, a lot of those motherfuckers that Dana White got in his pocket do not represent boxing. They want to create a segregated space. They want to create a segregated space and circle where some of their MMA guys, where some of their MMA guys can look like boxers without actually playing the sport of boxing. And he's going to create. He's going to create his little side of the street.
He hates MMA versus boxers.
Send in D1. Can I give y'all a prime example? It used to be this fighter, Big Drake. He still fight by a guy of the name of Truck Simpson. Y'all know who Truck Simpson is?
Yeah, I've heard the name.
Jaleel Hackett. Y'all know who that is?
Yes, I know Jaleel Hackett.
Yeah, I know the name.
Now, they had some bumps along the way where if they would have kept going and not had those bumps, they was getting talked about at the lower levels. What you gonna do with it because YSM Sports Media do a great job of interviewing up and coming guys. But nobody's gonna care about that interview if you don't perform.
Yep, it's always performance based.
Well, that's why I talk about my boy Ben Johnson. My boy Ben Johnson, he is 6-0, 6 knockouts.
The boy dog, he a welterweight, ain't he?
Yeah, 140. Fighting at 147. He'll be on the Jetter card.
He a big welterweight.
He's going to take this shit over pretty soon, bro.
Ben Johnson will be fighting Friday night on Pro Box.
He a big welterweight too.
And look, nobody's gonna fight harder than the up and comers who's on their way. The motherfuckers the motherfuckers who we already put in the seats right now, we're already pulling teeth trying to get them to challenge themselves and fight somebody who's just 2 to 3 pounds heavier without no fucking excuses. So we need to mix up us, you know what I'm saying, like people at the ground level. We need to mix up that talent by recycling new names. Stop talking about motherfuckers who have all of these conditions on whether they will or won't fight. And then those dudes will be pressured to try to get their name back in the fucking circuit, because we can't sit here and constantly recycle niggas who only want to fight.
But they gotta still beat those other with the part y'all missing in boxing. People care about who you can be an up and coming guy. The main thing people gonna say is who you fought. It's not you could be a nice 35 guy that got some skills. You could think that Shakur, we talk about Shakur too much. It ain't gonna change. People ain't gonna give those niggas the credit until they fight. Until they fight set individuals. Boxing is not. It's a gladiator sport. And gladiator, you didn't care about the guy who got killed in the first scene.
Of course not, but we established the talent down here. The
Emilio Vargas.
I sat here and watched these niggas. I sat here and watched everybody from a Bill Haney to goddamn Bernie the Boxer and everybody the fuck else. I sat here and watched these dudes create talking points when they show up on platforms around shit that we've done the day before. So niggas' voices is way louder than what the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying, than what people are giving credit for. And if we pay attention to the right motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, and give more of those up and comers, those dudes are going to be the ones who want to I don't mean say sacrifice themselves, but they don't have no room to duck motherfuckers. They don't have no room to play celebrity because they ain't got no celebrity. So until they get up to that level, we got to let those dudes, you know what I'm saying, is going to put forth that 150%.
I hear you, bro. It sound good, but it's not going to bring people in here to view this shit. If I go live and talk about Jolly Johnson from Arkansas, Nebraska, that's 2-0, it's going to be 40 people in here.
Let's not talk about Nebraska. Nebraska's just not.
I'm just saying, y'all. The fans, listen, man. Scooter Davis. Scooter Davis' name is ringing bells more than Truck Simpson and Jaleel Hackett. They started off more popular than him, but Scooter's work speak for itself. So we talk about him more
right now. Look at Jerron Amos right now.
Hold on, Carmel Moten was a superstar already, but we don't talk about him no more. You want to know why, Sin? Because he ain't been putting in the work. He had a name.
Right,
Carmel Moten was the guy. Carmel Moten had a name, and he's went backwards. Sin. We don't talk about Carmel Moten how we talked about Carmel Moten 3 years ago.
you know what Carmel Moten was to me. You know what Carmel Moten
When
was
the
to me.
last time y'all seen a Carmel Moten
Carmel Moten
video
had 3
from
fights.
somebody?
Hold on. You know what Carmel Moten to me? What Carmel Moten was to me, all I seen was another nigga that signed to Floyd that looked like Tank. I ain't see no motherfucking impressive, crazy shit for me to have to watch.
Sin, I'm talking about his name, Sin. I'm not talking about how you personally felt about the man. I'm talking about Carmel Moten had a name. And his name has went backwards because hold on, y'all. His name has went backwards because of the work.
Nah, I don't think that, brother. I think that his name went back because of who he aligned with. Tank was the only person who had star and prestige that Floyd could not hold back. Every other young talent that Floyd had.
No, you know why? Who has he fought? What fight has he been in?
But that's because
he hasn't been on the radar. He hasn't been giving us no work.
But do you think
talk about?
But do you think that he would not have greater opportunity? Like
that part don't matter, Sin. He a grown ass man. You sound that part don't matter. The part I'm talking about is he had a name. Whether he not getting to work because of Floyd, whether he not getting to work because of himself, I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about his work is why we don't talk about him the way we did when he had a bigger name than Jalil Hackett, Scooter Davis, Emilion Vargas, Abdullah Mason, all of them.
So
why did we start talking about it, Dean? Because Floyd told us to talk about it. We talked about him because Floyd told us to talk about it.
Yes, and then Floyd can't tell us to talk about it now, Big Dre. His work. We don't care what Floyd said.
Hold on, Dean. Let me ask this, Dean. This is important.
If we're talking about him and they putting in the work, okay? If we put their name out on a national stage and they go out and crap their bed, that's not on us. That means they go backwards. But if we talk about them now, while they 6-0, 5-0,
people like Floyd can't hold them back. My fault.
But this is the other part that y'all missing. How am I talking about fighters I haven't seen that's fighting in a barnyard? I'm in Philadelphia. What if he's in California? I don't see. How am I talking about a nigga I never saw?
Dean, let me express this first.
This Friday night.
Hey, let me express this.
Friday night.
But hold on, Big Dre. But then hold on, y'all. But Big Dre, that's a flawed logic because Pro Box, you did the work. You got onto a national platform. That's what I'm talking about. Get to Pro Box. Get to Top Rank. But hold on, Big Dre. Once you get there, y'all don't get to tell me who I should be viewing. If he's good, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna know. I don't need nobody to tell me if he's gonna be good. We gonna see it. But that's the beauty about boxing. Boxing is not it's not up for debate. So if you on Pro Box doing your thing, I'm gonna find out. Because people gonna be talking about you. We gonna have to you're gonna get viral knockouts on Twitter. You're gonna get a viral knockout on Instagram. I'm gonna see you. Damn, who the fuck is that? Let me check in. What's that boy? D1. Damn, the black boy, man. Yeah, I think he a welterweight.
Oh,
hell is his name, man?
Now you gotta
that's why we gotta talk about him. That's why we gotta talk about him right there. You don't know his fucking name.
Not Tamir Smalls. I know who Tamir Smalls is. It's another young guy who put in the work. That's how he got across my screen. You know what I'm trying to tell y'all?
I'm researching backwards. I'm talking shit.
Yeah, he a tall, dark-skinned guy. He got a little curly fro. His last fight, he had all black trunks on, but he a fucking dog.
Amari.
Is it Amari Jones? It might be Amari Jones.
Yep, Amari Jones, bro. He nice, and he got cracked. My eyes are glued onto that kid.
See, so you was about to put me in a position.
But
so you about to hold on. Let me say this, Dean, because you was just about to put me in a position to wait for Max Kellerman to talk about him, rather than for y'all to bring him up right now. So now
Max
I can.
Kellerman ain't talking about Amari Jones. I'm talking about him.
I know he's not. I know he's not. That's my point. That this is where
he's not talking about Scooter Davis either.
This is where you got the power as the YouTuber to break this fucking town, to break the shell in this town.
You gotta do what Scooter Davis and Amari Jones is doing, and I'll notice.
Yeah, I mean that's
understood. Don't gotta be explained. This shit. But if you good, I'm gonna find out in boxing because I watch it. So I'm gonna find. It's no way you this world class boxer and Dean just don't know nothing about you. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I knew about Shakur in the goddamn amateurs because of the work, though. Let's not skip that. That's all Dean is saying. I love talking about these guys. Jabril Noble, Greg Hackett, he from Philly. But Jabril had to take a year or two off. So when you do that, you got to get your momentum back, which he just did at Harris Casino. He won.
Okay, but you see, again, let's take it to fighters like Jaleel Hackett, okay? Scooter Davis. These guys are putting in the work. You're right. They putting in the work. We know their names. They fought on the right undercards. Okay. And they got exposure. But we're trying to give exposure just a little bit. We're not talking about doing an hour with somebody. We're talking about doing, a 5-minute, interview in the middle of a live stream.
Oh, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind doing that, Big Dre, with any fighter. They got to come to me, though. I don't know them niggas. They got to come holler at me. They watch.
47, Joseph.
All I was saying, I wasn't trying to direct how you run your show and no shit like that. I was just saying that we got a lot. Well, more so y'all, because y'all got the consistent channels. YouTubers got more draw, pull, and power and influence on this landscape of boxing than what the fuck
we example, y'all. Okay, let's talk about work. Is Thomas Hill still here? Where's Thomas at? I wish Thomas. Hey, Thomas, if you here, please come back up, Thomas. Cam J is in the building. Let's talk about work.
Let's talk about work without the proper publication or poor representation. Because
let's talk about. I'm about to use myself as an example.
I was about to use you,
Deem got the channel popping because I was going to other people's channels. D1 is here. He'll tell you I ain't lying. And people said, Dean, you need to start a YouTube channel. And Dean was bullshit. Fanon was like, yo, Dean, you guys, listen, bro. You very entertaining, blah, blah, blah. You guys start a YouTube channel. So then I started a YouTube channel, right? I ain't asked for no shout outs. Jerron Boots Ennis shouted Dean out off of my work. It came across his feed. He didn't owe me to check my shit out just because I was talking about him. I would never ask that of him. My work is why he brought my name up. I earned that from 1 subscriber to over 3,000 from y'all, from the fans, from people telling me, Dean, look, Marcus DeVilla, no, I ain't lying. He said, that's how I found you. Exactly. The work is how he found me, though.
No, that's how I found
people like me.
That's all I'm saying. You got to put in the work to get across people's feed, to make people interested in what you're saying. You know how many times people hit me up and be like, yo, Dean, I saw you over there on KO channel or on 2 Cent channel or a D1, or I saw you on Fanon channel and I came over here, blah, blah, blah. The work.
Dean, fucking well, I'm not denying no work of all people.
I'm saying you one of the hardest working niggas I know. What I'm trying to say is let's talk to the young fighters about standing out from the rest. Remember when we was younger? The true saying is if you put the work in, people will notice and people will see what you're doing. Yo, when I was playing junior high school ball, and I was going on AAU tournaments and all that, I didn't know that scouts was really watching me. Your coaches always tell you that until one day, one of the biggest high schools around Philadelphia, we was going in to a tournament, right, y'all? My coach stopped me though. I'm talking to my friends or whatever. We about to get ready. My coach stopped me. He said, Dean, somebody want to talk to you. I'm like, huh? He was like, yeah, come over here with me. And it was a top high school basketball coach, Catholic school in my area. White guy, hey, Kadeem, I've been watching you I didn't know this nigga been watching me. I didn't know that. I just love your attitude on the court, man. I love to speak to your parents. I see that you're a leader. It seems like in the clutch that your team always go to you. You're very vocal. I just love your defensive abilities. You're very athletic. I would love to build your game. The work.
Dean.
That's all I'm saying.
Nobody is discounting putting in the work. Nobody.
Do you agree that Deron Ennis works harder than a lot of motherfuckers that we talk about sometimes? Do you agree to that?
100%.
Because yeah, I agree to that. You know, I don't vouch for many people. So, and I know that you being from Philly and actually having something to vouch for, because Jerron does have undeniable talent. But you can see where the media is working against him and not giving him a fair shake, where less talented people, less credible people are basically protected behind weaponized media that is leveraging their celebrity to keep him from a space to make it look like he don't deserve the fights that he really fucking deserve. The top of the mountain only goes one way. So, you know what I'm saying? This is where like people like him are at a disadvantage when we don't talk about those fighters that the main publications or the main platforms.
But then I've done that because think about it.
I ain't saying you ain't done it enough.
Jerron Ennis being out here, y'all can't tell me Dame ain't been a big part of helping with getting the guy name out there. That's why he even shouted me out in the first place.
That's my
so
that's
we
my
only
point.
Can do
though.
our part in that way.
Yeah, that's
Scooter
my point.
Davis, Emilio Vargas, Bam Bam Rodriguez. I don't think these guys get talked about enough. David Benavidez. It's because of us that David Benavidez is where he at, because we made sure that nobody forget about him. So now you have no choice but to talk about how long you think these YouTube channels. First of all, somebody got a background. How I know that these guys listen to us, because Timothy Bradley was listening to Tucson. This one, Tucson didn't even have a lot of subscribers, and he shouted her out. Damian Lillard and people like that, bro, they be watching, bro. They sneak watch too. And so I agree with y'all. My thing is, what I'm trying to say is, I want the young guys to put the work in to get across my feed. That's your responsibility. Now, once you do that, it's my responsibility to do what I do, what we've done with Abdullah Mason. Y'all, we've helped make Abdullah Mason a household name now. They wasn't talking about Abdullah Mason 2 years ago.
That's a fact, and I agree with that. It's just me, Big Dre, and you guys all watch all these fights. I'm the type of boxing fan, I want to watch them earlier so I know about them before they get to the masses. And you and I, being YouTubers, we can't bring these lower level guys because nobody knows who the fuck they are, and people don't care about boxing like we do. We have to know that, Dean, and you clearly know that. And that I agree 100%.
Bro, let me tell y'all about talent. I'm gonna let y'all cook because I gotta let Cam go.
Yeah.
I got videos talking about Xander Zayas and Raymond Maritala damn near 2 years ago. I need everybody to go type in Dean by any means. Raymond Maritala, Xander Zayas. I guarantee you, if the videos pop up from damn near 2 years ago. Please tell me where they at today. Tell me what they doing today. The work.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of
I
being able to
understand
call
what
the
y'all
talent
saying,
before it
but
happens.
I was talking about Raymond Maritala 2 years ago, y'all. Facts. Hold on. Let me do the research for y'all to show y'all what I'm talking about. It's their job just to get to that point. If you can't even get to that little threshold where you're not fighting in barns and goddamn, and you want somebody to talk about, you ain't done enough for somebody to talk about. What about that part? We ain't giving out participation fucking awards, man. What about that part? No, you want to be a boxer? You want, knock niggas out. Show us why. Yeah. And you ain't even got to do a whole lot. You could do it in your first 2 fights, 3 fights, whatever.
Consistency.
I got a question.
Consistency is key.
Consistently. Hey, D1, I need everybody to say the word for me. Y'all know what I want, y'all. Consistency. Consistency. What's up, Joseph? No, I gotta let Cam go. What up, Cam?
What up, Cam?
Yo, what's poppin', man? I like this conversation y'all talk about because I could tell you right now, bro. Like with certain names, with like us being content creators, like we all know who we talk about, who we can get views from, and shit like that. We know how the move for that part.
Cam, I hate to cut you off, Cam.
What?
Please pause for me and hold everything you say. Dean by any means. Send in Big Dre. Remember when I was telling y'all like that shit? Now I got a Xander Zayas video. Xander Zayas, aka Wolverine. That was 2 years ago. It got 97 views. But I saw his talent. Yep. Look what he's doing today. Ain't he about to unify?
Yep, and then he gonna duck boots.
Hold on. Let me start going to somebody else.
He been fighting on
That's a fact
Hart,
too.
though.
So when I say y'all the reasons, don't get mad at me. Y'all the reasons it got 92 views. Y'all ain't even know I made that video up here telling me to talk about these guys, and I was doing that, and y'all didn't even watch the damn videos.
My
you
best work sits on the
you
fucking shelf because these dudes ain't real boxing fans. They don't watch all the
why I
boxing.
got 97 views?
They watched 5 guys. That's
Dame by any means. 2 years ago, Raymond Maritala, a.k.a. Danger.
I'm one of those likes.
Well, anything that's got hundreds of views on my Angry White Man channel is the best work ever. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hold on, let me come back. I don't think y'all can hear me. Hold on.
Because you motherfuckers don't watch all the boxing. You watch 3, 4, 5 guys.
D1, which Amari Jones are you talking about? Because it's
Amari Jones. We're talking about the welterweight, the Olympic medalist. The other one that was signed to Devin Haney.
Though.
No, he's a 47 pounder. What that's doing is he's.
Hey, yo, hold on, y'all. Can y'all hear me? I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. We can hear you.
You talking about the one with Matcham, right? That's with Eddie, right?
They're both.
Hold on, Joseph. Let me make this point because I told y'all the reasons this happens to these guys. Yep. I got a video from 2 years ago. Dean by any means. Raymond, Xander Zayas, aka Wolverine, got 96 views.
Yeah.
Raymond Maritala, aka Danger, Dean by any means, 2 years ago.
I watched the video.
They got to my radar. And look what they doing today. Dean was right. I was right about them. Look where they at today.
Okay, so I'm putting you on to another one. His name is
Big Dre. Hold on, I'm gonna let you go. Big Dre. My point is, when I was trying to get y'all to understand earlier, is the fans is the reason. Big Dre. I try to do that part, and then they get 96 views.
And I can't put in that much work, and then to know it's only going to get less than 100 views, it defeats the fucking purpose. You, all the fans, everybody in this chat, if you guys really care about all the boxing, go watch all the boxing content. If you don't, just keep watching the top guys, and we'll continue to serve up the top guys. That's how this goes.
Hey, yo, I feel like, see, one thing I feel like is not just.
Hold on, y'all. Let Cam go because I cut Cam off. Let Cam talk.
Yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, bro. Like with certain people that we be talking about, you know, a lot of y'all fans, y'all only care about us talking about 5-10 guys. When I know for myself, I literally my whole show, I literally talk about the whole entire landscape of boxing every Wednesday. And sometimes I see with certain topics, if I'm talking about John Opata, some of y'all motherfuckers don't give a fuck if I'm talking about John Opata. If I'm talking about Alexander Usyk, some of y'all don't give a fuck if I'm talking about Alexander Usyk. But if I'm talking about Tank, I'm talking about Shakur, David, everybody in the chat, everybody want to talk about him. If y'all real boxing fans, y'all gonna be boxing fans of the whole entire landscape. And y'all gonna fuck with everybody around the whole entire landscape. But a lot of y'all not real fans. Y'all only here for 5-10 motherfuckers for real half of the time. You know what I mean? So that's what I be talking about. Y'all be saying boxing ain't boxing. People be having that conversation. I've been telling motherfuckers. Y'all talking about boxing dead and shit. Boxing ain't dead. It's hella action. We got 5-6 fucking cards this weekend. Hella action. Are y'all gonna watch all of these fights that we have with Bogdan versus John Kelly, fucking Xander Zayas, the Baz Baru, the Pobox TV card that's happening Friday, Zuffa back again Sunday, support Tio. Y'all gonna support and fuck with these cards? No, y'all not. Y'all gonna only pay attention to Shakur and Teofimo Lopez. So that's what I'm saying. I could do a video talking about. Yeah, I could do a video talking about, like I did a video the other day. I did a whole video talking about Shakur and Tio. Didn't even get 100 views. And this is Shakur and Tio.
Like they think it is, bro.
This is Shakur and Tio. Like they don't have the fan base that some of y'all motherfuckers believe they have. Because if that was, they would translate the views on certain videos. Now, if I talk about Shakur and Tank, yeah, that bitch gonna probably bust. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Tank. But they don't give a fuck about Shakur with other motherfuckers. All y'all care about Shakur with that guy, and that's what it be. You know what I'm saying?
We need Shakur's actions to sound like his words and stop Tio and make a fucking example out of him like you told us. And then maybe the little guy from Baltimore's got to look at you.
Hold on, y'all. Can I do something to show y'all? Because I Sin and Big Dre, they my guys. So I really want y'all to understand where Dean coming from with a lot of this, because like Cam is saying, I've tried to do these things and it's
Dean,
unfortunate.
I'm not
Bro,
pushing
you
back
can't count the
against.
shots. You can't count the shots you miss. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You got to
No,
count
what
them
I'm no,
before
what I'm
everything.
saying is, Sin, I want the guys. I agree with everything y'all say. I do that. That's why I got videos 2 years old talking about two guys who they one just defended this shit, the other about the unified. What I'm saying is, I saw they talent at an early age. This is 2 years ago. Wasn't nobody talking about Raymond Maritala and Xander.
But
Big
Dean,
Dre, they was the undercards in the third fight on the card 2 years ago.
they got on the big cards to show their talents. Though, like everybody ain't gonna be.
Thank David.
Yeah,
I'm Joseph. Thank you. That's my
we
point.
been knowing
They
about him.
got
Like
the
I've been seeing
that was
Xander
somebody
Zayas.
giving them the opportunity.
I seen Xander Zayas. I think he was on the TO card. I think he was on the Devin Haney card before.
But
I'm
why
not
did you
sure.
guys see Xander? Because promotion helped you guys see
Yeah.
Xander. And that's the
No, it's
argument I've
because
been
Xander was good though.
Hey,
D1
no,
because
no,
he was
no. Hey,
the
combination.
top
Dean,
guy.
Combination,
Dean,
Dean.
Dean, I even go a little further.
Bro. It's a little bit of promotion and his performances in the ring. And then it makes a
Right.
fucking marriage. And now we're all hooked on these guys. And what we're missing in boxing is the programming to go with the fighting. These promoters are being
Watch this.
lazy.
Watch this. Watch this, D1. Hold on. Watch this, y'all.
Man, what it is, I am.
Y'all go mute for me real quick. Watch this.
Is by any means. And today I got a good one for you, y'all. There go to Cash App. If your heart tells you to do so, man, I appreciate you. Send $1, $2, $3, $5, $500. It doesn't matter. I truly appreciate the support and everybody that rock with me. I want to talk about my guy, one of my favorite fighters, one of the most dangerous fighters in today's sport, the upcoming superstar, Puerto Rican superstar, Xander Zayas, a.k.a. Wolverine. And reason why I call him that, y'all, this boy has a lot of attributes that you need to be a successful, exciting fighter in boxing to get your name out there. Xander Zayas, I seen him against Fortua. I seen him against, Robert Valenzuela. I saw him fight against Ronald Cruz. Oh my God, what he did to Ronald Cruz was so nasty. That boy really deserves his credit. Against Alicia Estrada, I saw that fight also. So I'm just very, very impressed with this young man. When he was fighting for Tua and when he was fighting Cruz, man, just the way that he attacks you, man, he doesn't stop. And that's the reason why I call him Wolverine. He goes straight into the fire. When I watch him fight, y'all ever play with Wolverine or Marvel versus Capcom, and he able to do that slashing move where he slash you up 1,000 times and then he bounces?
That's 2 years ago. That's 2 years ago, family.
Dean,
I got to
Hey,
piss.
Dean, Dean, my
2
thing
years
right
ago,
now,
bro.
I got to
Why
discount the
wouldn't you
fact
be
that
proud
you
of
saw
that?
them.
Why wouldn't you be proud of
I
that?
got a whole,
Look,
I
I'd be
got, I
proud of
got a
that.
whole
Please
interview
put me
right
in that
now.
position where as though I could get to that point where I could talk about you. You dig what I'm saying? That was 2 years ago, man.
That's a fact, Dean.
And look what he's doing
I can give
today.
you a prime
So I knew
example right now,
some,
Dean, with a
but he
guy
earned
like.
that from me knowing that. You feel me?
Yep.
but you see, you
I
also
understand
talking
it.
about a
Y'all
fighter
go ahead.
you talking about a fighter who you saw who was up and coming, okay, who through promotion and fight cards that you were already watching, you saw you saw the fight, you saw the promise. It was something that encouraged
It
you
got your
to
attention.
watch that fight. It got your attention, okay. That's why I go to these local fights, because not everybody's getting national attention. See, you in Philly and you saw the fight, okay? But
Yeah.
if I'm in Maryland watching Stephon the Bricklayer Hops, that fight's not on TV. You're not gonna see that fight.
No, I wish I lived closer to you guys because fucking that's where all the fighting's
And
at.
Big Dre, that's the problem though. But if I don't see him, how I'm gonna talk about him?
Wait a minute. But you see,
promotion.
If you talk to him and get sent a video, now you can see him. Okay, because it wasn't on TV. But if they send you some video clips that show you what they're doing, and you say, "Oh yeah, I like this," and then you start to talk about them, and then 2 Cent started to talk about them, and then Jab Queen started to talk about them, then Fanon started to talk about them, then KO started talking. That's national attention that helps to bring them up. So then they become promoters. Maybe a promoter, who got a national program is listening to your channel. Okay. Maybe somebody from Top Rank is listening to your channel. Maybe somebody from Matchroom is listening to your channel. Maybe somebody from the PBC is listening to your channel and hear you talk about.
I can't hear you no more.
Yeah, bro, it's fucked up. StreamYard, your ass. I'm dead ass. I'm cutting this fucking shit off, bro. It's done with. So I'm fucking done with this lame ass website fucking cutting sound off all the fucking time. It's ruined 5 legendary live streams in a fucking row. This app is the fucking. I'm done with this shit.
No, it's crazy. Big Dre, I did hear the gist of what you're saying.
Can you hear me now? But see, once they get on that card that gives, that Pro Box card, that Top Rank card, they at the bottom of the card, they on that DAZN card that you get on YouTube before the bell, okay? But you get to see them on a national platform because they got noticed, and now they on a bigger card where they can be seen.
Well, Big Dre, like 2 Cent said, though, this is the point I'm making. That's on the younger fighters to reach out.
Oh yeah, they gotta do the
work. They gotta do their part.
Dean, that's why I'm collecting names. I'm collecting numbers.
I hear you, but I'm saying they can't think about it. Big Dre, you up here talking about them and not themselves, and they not big enough to not hit a YouTube link.
It's amazing, bro. Their
feel
fighters
me?
are more scared to get in front of the camera than get in the ring. It's fucking bizarre to me, bro.
Because Big Dre, prime example with my music. Y'all didn't know I make music. I built this platform and put it out, and y'all like it.
I didn't know you was a rapper till last week, man.
I knew about the bad.
So what I'm saying is that's on them to if they at those levels and you not getting talked about.
I heard you rapping, so.
It is, Deem.
You gotta reach out and say, listen, yo, I'm an up and coming fighter. I'm out the amateurs. I watch your channel. DM me. Everybody else can do it. You got professional fighters that do this.
Fighters, hit me up on X, Angry White Man. I'll give you an interview any fucking time you want. If you're listening to this, hit my ass up.
Okay, they can join us on panels. They can talk to us on lives. It's open to everyone. So that's my thing, Big Dre. Tell them to subscribe to the channel. Tell them to come through. Tell them to come up here and talk about what they got going on. We let 2 Cent son get up here. 2 Cent son was talking.
Oh, great kid.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do that part, though. Because guess what, Big Dre? The Scooter Davises do it.
Hell yeah.
Amelia Vargas and them do it. Abdullah Mason did it with KO.
You
dig what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to put yourself. You could get mad at Auntie Sco and Brian Norman Sr. and all of them, but they was talking. They was out there doing their part to get you to say something or to even put themselves in position. You can't. I can't say I'm the best rapper out and then don't give you no songs.
Yeah, just tell us about the shit.
Listen, all I'm saying,
yo.
No, I know what you're saying.
So, Dean, I'm gonna give you a set of numbers when I get off of here. I'm gonna text you a set of numbers, and let you reach out to some of these guys, okay? Because I don't know their schedules. I don't know when I'm not saying that they know about you. They don't know about you, and then you can tell them that you got their information from Big Dre. That's the big fat old guy who was at the media day.
Well, Big Dre, do this for me because I would want them to feel more comfortable. I don't want them being like that. Big Dre, you gave out nothing. When you see reach.
Listen, wait a minute. This is the way I go about it because I explain to them. Hey, my name is Andre. They call me Big Dre. I am not a YouTuber. I do not do the interviews, but I am associated with a group of YouTubers
Right.
that I would like to get you in front of. So I'm gonna pass your information along to them.
Oh, okay. All right. Say no
Give
more.
So
them
All right.
they
mine
already
too.
know. I've handed out their phone number. Okay.
Give them mine too, bro.
See, because I've given them. I'll hook you up, D1, because I got to talk to you anyway.
Yep.
But while I'm up here, let me say this. Can I get 60 seconds uninterrupted? Because I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
do this live off the top of the dome. Because it's live, it's local, it's boxing this Friday night, January 30th at the Maryland Live Hotel and Casino in Hanover, Maryland. We've got the Pro Box TV fight card featuring some of your favorite DMV fighters. We've got Jordan Roach, Jordan White, Jaleel Hackett. This is a no excuse promotions card, and you got to be in the house. If you can't be in the house, you got to see it on Pro Box. Live local boxing this Friday, January 30th, Maryland Live Hotel and Casino. Tickets are available at No Excuse Boxing, AXX, and the Live Hotel and Casino box office in Hanover, Maryland. Thank you, sir. That was off the top of the dome.
Good
Shout
shit,
out
Dre.
to Big Dre, man. Trying to put on the youngins, man. Yo, youngins, y'all better appreciate this, bro.
No.
Because a lot of people ain't gonna go to bat for you like that. See, Deem, I'm a little harsher because I definitely want to show the young brothers love, but I want them to know how. Like, yes, listen, you gotta earn that, man, too, in a lot of aspects too. And I will explain that to them. Yeah, reach out. Make sure that you broadcasting your stuff on Instagram. Make sure you broadcasting this. Make sure you reaching out to promoters and you sending them clips. I'm gonna definitely give them some game before they leave here, and let them know it shouldn't have took Big Dre to shout you out. You need to be going go do that because this your career, this your life. And a reason why I'm telling them like this, Big Dre, is because that's going to carry them further than anything. It's going to really help them when they become a superstar. You control this. They work for you. It's on you. It ain't on your accountant to make sure your bank account right. It's on you to hire your accountant, and then you make sure his ass is doing his job.
That's a fact.
This is true. But like I said, I love the live local boxing, and I go to a lot of local fights. I talk to a lot of local fighters, and I am working on building up my press credentials so that I can talk to a lot more local fighters. Again, I'm not the YouTube channel. I don't do interviews. I've got a great voice, but I bullshit more than I interview. I've got on my Instagram channel. I got a 7-minute interview with Ben Johnson, where we talked about a few things. I had 6 minutes with Jordan Roach, but it got corrupted, so it never got posted. I've talked to Ezra No Time Turner. I've talked to Brandon, the hitter chamber.
Hey, Big Dre, let me say this to you too, especially when it comes to Lamont Roach, little brother. Definitely let him know. No matter, I know that's your big bro. Don't get in your feelings, man. This is real stuff. Because one thing I would let him know is, youngin, you gotta be accountable for what you say and what you do, man. So I understand that's your big bro. Now, he ain't got nothing to do with his big bro. So I'm gonna judge him off of his merit. He is his own man. He is his own fighter. No different than Jose Benavidez and David Benavidez. And I would explain that to him. You understand? Just because that's your brother don't mean he you. And vice versa. Or we gonna treat him like you. You ain't Fernando Vargas, Emilio Vargas. We look at them as two different classes of fighters and everything, and they come out of the same nutsack. You understand what I'm saying? So I would want him to understand this would come with it when you in a family of boxing. When you got to understand that too.
Everybody has told me that if I get Lamont to come up on their channel, they're gonna give him hell, and that's fine.
I ain't gonna give him hell, man. I respect
Yes,
Lamont. I'm gonna ask him some real men questions. I want to get down to the get down. I'm gonna ask him some real stuff. He might not want to answer those things, and I'm gonna give him. See, this the thing. If they don't want no pushback, I'm the wrong person to come to. Because I want to get to a common ground to not only push boxing better, but hopefully give you some game in a different perspective for you to push forward to look at this is how the other sector of boxing may be viewing you. and you may
Well, listen.
give you something to think about.
Now
Lamont
everybody
know when
talks
I
about
say
him
Lamont, you ain't keep the same energy with Pitbull that you kept with Tank, bro. And
you
you
know,
felt as though you was robbed by both.
and
I
putting
didn't
up
get
that
it.
amount of energy takes
No.
a lot out of you. Putting up that amount of energy takes a lot out of you to go
Maybe you
out there.
shouldn't have been putting up that amount of energy, Big Dre.
Hey
That's my
yo,
point.
hey
Wait a
yo,
minute, wait a
Dean,
minute now.
Dean,
Wait a
thanks
minute
for
now.
having me,
See,
bro. I got a union meeting I gotta go
Oh no,
attend.
go ahead, D-Wayne.
cool.
Go
You know
get
what I
that
mean?
money, bro. Go get that
Handle your
money. It's
business,
Big
cold as shit
D-Wayne.
Dre,
outside.
Tim,
Bundle up, my guy.
But
appreciate you, bro.
All
Be
right,
good to
all
peace,
right,
see
man.
you.
Dean. Now you go out there and you put in the work with Tank, and that fight came out the way it came out. There was some controversy, and you know you felt when you left, you felt some kind of way about it, and everybody you talked to asked you about it. Okay, and you watched the fight on your Twitch channel, 1,200 times, um, and you talked about it. You gave your perspective from that fight, because that was one of your biggest moments, and you had a lot of energy for it, and you put out a lot of energy, um, because you were going through a lot of stuff because of that fight. Then you go out and you get another fight, and you get the same result. I ain't got that kind of energy to do this again. I ain't got that kind of energy to do this again. Now I'm gonna put it to you straight, Lamont, my man. I'm still mad at him that he went to a hockey game without me. We're gonna talk about that. Uh, actually, we have talked about that, but you know, the having to go out and do that, and because I joked with him before the fight, I says, um, your last draw. I mean, your first draw was against a guy named Cruz. Then your last fight is against a guy named Cruz, and your next fight is against a guy. I mean, your last fight was a draw, and your next fight's against a guy named Cruz. What are the odds? And he just kind of laughed at me, and then he go out there and we get a draw. I wish I'd have put some 500 on that jab boy, bad boy. Who man, I'd have been sitting right, but
Man. No, I just like I said, man, it's all good. Lamont Roach, because my thing is that it's just a backlash you're gonna receive, and I predicted this already. So I just want them to know, bro. Listen, you gotta take if you could. I don't like people that can dish it but can't take it. If you can dish it, fam, you gotta sit there in the fire and be able to take what come with it,
well,
especially when you control it. You dig me? I hear you on this energy and all that, Big Dre. We don't want to hear all that for people. We don't care about that. Look. I bet you didn't have the same energy because it wasn't Tank. That's what everybody else is going to say. So you got to
well,
be
yeah.
prepared for
Listen,
that.
I have he has been prepared for that, and I have sit 10 feet away from him while he went through an interview, and people gave him that, they threw it back in his face because he wasn't doing the same thing that he did before. He's had 3 interviews. I fortunately was in the gym with one of them.
He had 3 interviews that week after.
The man sitting there with a cast on his hand.
I'm
Come on,
just
man.
saying, Big Dre, he had 3 interviews the week after Tank is all I'm saying, man.
Listen,
That's all Dave saying.
I can't even get the brother to call me back, okay?
Shout out to Lamont Roach, man.
That's
Wish you the
that's
best,
my
Brody.
guy.
Do your
That's
thing,
my guy.
homie. I don't think you're a bad dude in that. I think you just got caught up in and social media and the fight and all that. I get it. You feel what I'm saying? I get it. But man, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man.
He posted an announcement for this pro box fight, and I called him up, asked him, is he trying to take my job? He ain't called me back yet.
Man, shout out to Lamont Roach, man. Wishing the best, man. Everything that's going on. He might be in line for that WBA. Hopefully, Floyd Schofield don't be pulling no tricks and playing like he did. And then we'll take it from there. Then hopefully the winner of that, Mr. Tank Davis to be back rocking and rolling and we go from there with that. But y'all already know, man. I appreciate you, Big Dre, man, coming through. Definitely send me those names, send me those numbers. And yeah, we'll see. We'll get it popping, Big Dre. I appreciate you, my guy. You already know. Send Iron Heart, the thoroughest, the craziest. What's up, son? Talk to me, man.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. I was just joining the conversation, man. I'm saying great stream. I feel like a lot of shit was said that kind of need to be touched on within the bounds of the convo. Like at the end of the day, a lot of my critique, it might sound personal. I know I got strong delivery, but at the end of the day,
oh,
I
you think?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't everybody's cup of tea or shot of whiskey. However,
I ain't heard that one.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, however, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about the fabric of the sport. That's what I represent. You know what I'm saying? Lifelong martial artist. You can find me in anybody's gym at any given moment. The motherfucker can run into me. I have a very distinctive, I put myself out there enough for anybody who has a problem to run up on me at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? But I do that at the mercy of where my critique comes from, which is in representation of the integrity of all martial arts, but especially this boxing shit.
100%.
Niggas got boxing fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Especially these MMA niggas. They got boxing fucked up. And man, look, I ain't even gonna hold it up. Hey, I appreciate your time, Deem. I know you've been up here for a minute.
Man, you already know, Sim. I appreciate you, bro. Always showing love coming through, man. You be safe, bro. I'll be back live tomorrow. We're going to have some more great conversations, man. Y'all know how we giving it up, man. Y'all know how we giving it up, man. I appreciate you. That was a great show. So all the up-and-coming boxers, man, Deem just want to say, man, do your job, man. Don't nobody owe you nothing, fam. You chose to sign up and be a boxer. You chose this the life you chose. This would come with it. Win, loss, or draw. You understand? You got to be able to stand in that fire. You're up and coming fighter. It's your job to promote yourself. You got to be your first promoter before anybody else, fam. You control your career. If you don't hear anything else, you got to make it happen. And other people will follow because they'll see your determination, see how hard you work, and they'll see the work. And how to make other people want to get involved and help you out along that journey. But it start with you. Start with you. It's deeper than just waking up, working, doing jumping jacks, jump rope, sparring a couple rounds and going home and eating and a good diet. It's more than that. This is a career. You want to make a living, right? All right, it's going to be a lot more than what just you want to deal with, more than what just come with in that ring. And if you're not ready to deal with that, then maybe you may need to find something else to do. Tucson says, so they don't want you to talk about Dana, but they want to spend a decade talking about AI. Yeah, you can't, man. I'm just saying, man. Don't they spend a decade talking about Al? That's a great, like, Tucson. They still talk about Al. They still talk about the PBC going out of business every 5 months. Whatever, man. But all the young fighters out there, man, I just want to tell you, man, you got to do your job, bro. You got to do your job, man. You got to do your job. And Raymond Maritala, the Xander Zayas, the Scooter Davis, the Emilio Vargas, the Abdullah Masons, the Floyd Schofields. You can't knock their work that they put in to get at least a little notoriety enough to where as though we start talking about them. You know what I mean? You got to put in the work, man. Rolly Romero, his personality, get him talked about. Ain't nobody teach him that. That's something you have or you don't. Even if you don't got the personality, it still don't give you an excuse to not promote yourself, to not be accessible, to not be trying to put yourself out there. If this is what you want. So, y'all already know what this is, man. This is Dean by any means. And I holla at y'all Earthmen, everybody that supported the channel today. Appreciate you as always, man. Y'all already know, man.
I think I saw the same thing when you told me about loving. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. I think I saw the same thing when you told me about loving. Now it's gone. Now
from bad cities with good hearts. We had bad starts, now we gotta push the start. It's sunny outside, but the ceiling just come apart. Can't be a teacher if you scared to leave your mark. I'm A+, hope my daughter keeping her grades up. It's hard to reach out, especially when you way up. The clothes can be loud, but that really don't say much. Roll around the Fanta, I'm smoking a beige blunt. I want black people to come together, I can't front. Like hot sauce, crossovers on N1. They want me to hate myself, not say that I'm handsome. For this money, they holding our integrity ransom. When you gift it, just know they want Christmas canceled. So I stay with the Tommy, cause on this mic I'm Bruce Lee when it come to karate. You gotta listen, somebody taught Mr. Miyagi. That's just shit you gotta learn. That's why kids sit on the potty. Guess it's my job to tell them. Then I'm young, black, and elegant. Did I mention intelligent? With the heart the size of an elephant, with rhymes that cut the mustard, that give you something you can relish in. I'm hot, dog, what that mean if I can't eat? I'm on a beach, feet burning from the sand heat. A lot of people got voices that can't speak. Record labels put out diss songs so we can beef. Y'all better wake up, they want a females thinking they beauty come from makeup. She don't want to get left behind, so she went and got a fake butt. She worried about her lace front, I'm trying to get a lakefront. Swear I'm the hottest, like the 7th and 8th month. Never been a crash dummy, no lie, I can't stunt. These rappers dull, they can't make the cut. You ever felt like good enough wasn't good enough? Your mom made you mad and you couldn't cuss? I know the feeling, that's why I ain't chillin' till my children got $1 million. In the whip Sicilian, but the passenger Brazilian. Wayne taught me one thing in this game, is no ceilings. My bars like Alex Fleming discovering penicillin. But somehow I'm still sick, suck at blackjack. 21 and up, I still hit. Thanks for rocking with me, cause we said real Chris had the same impact as a slap from Will Smith.